All right, so in the last episode, Abram and Nyx decided to go off into a rainstorm to look at some stones while Aurelio stayed behind. Nyx died because lightning, and then we spent the rest of the episode in the hospital, and then we started a riot afterwards, which is great.
That was a way more jam-packed episode than I thought it was. Now that you tell it to me that way.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so then, what was the goal as of last session?
We were tracking the storm that we assume are going around the stones.
Okay.
Wow,
Sure.
I'm very descriptive at this.
Don't worry about it. There are several standing stones scattered across the continents of Leon Fial, and you went from one to the other, chasing after a thunderstorm. And you seemed to have located
storm chasers.
Some of them. Yeah, you're storm chasers. But you seem to have located a few of them in a rough circle around a forest. You seem to have inferred that must have some kind of symbolic meaning, and are, I think, now going to go enter the woods. Is that what I think? Am I feeling it? Do I gotta...
Yes.
Okay. Well then, good. Don't have to throw these bad boy notes out. Woo, a close one. Does anybody want to do anything before you guys leave the town? I think you're in the tavern currently. You're watching on the radio.
We did a. I thought we did a rest.
Yes, you did a full on long boy rest. Oh, that's right.
I thought we were still on the ship. 'Cause I thought we ended on looking. We were basically we were like, oh, it makes a fucking eye. We have to go in the middle.
Well, then I think you touched down.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Oh my goodness.
I don't think we landed. I remember the eye. I don't think we ever landed because we were like, where are we gonna land?
All right,
and then
sure.
I don't remember where we went.
Sure. No matter. Okay. Regardless of what happens, I think that we can all come back to it. Oh, the timer! It's happening. No matter what happens, I think you guys would have rested and gotten. You're now by your ship.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't think that this could have gone any other way anyway. Everybody has full hit points. You haven't really done anything super expenditure resource wise. You are wherever you want to be, which it'll be the ship. That'll be the decision.
Okay.
The Prowler.
Nyx is going to pipe up and she's going to say, while we were in the hospital, I did get an email from Avery saying that we should talk to ISF soldiers and we could get insurance money because Captain Yusuf did try and kill us. So, but I think we should do that at a later point in time.
Okay.
They just said, there could be some insurance money in it for us if we answer some of their questions for their paperwork.
Money.
Okay.
Abram does not look impressed by this idea. He doesn't say anything. Okay, what are we doing? I vote we go to the eye. Let's touch down. We're going to the middle.
All right, let's go.
Okay. All right. Aurelio is going to be at the helm because where else would he be? A mud puppy, perhaps in his lap, keeping him deliciously warm, or perhaps you keeping it deliciously warm instead. You are.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you're up there, quite a few thousand feet above, maybe cruising through the clouds. It's a bit misty, a little bit on the weepy side. Some moisture, some pellets of rain hit the windshield, but nothing too crazy, just some moisture from the cold air and condensation. It's nice and cozy inside your ship. You're flying northwards towards the forests just outside of town. You see to the left of the forest, we'll just use some more contemporary directions, you see the beginning of a mountain range with the highest peak just split in twain down the middle, that you know as the Cleft Mountains, and the forest seems to be sitting in the valley that is formed on the right side of this mountain that descends down and down and down, and the foliage is incredibly dense. You see like some I'm going to make you make a perception roll, but I'm going to keep doing my description. Anybody who wants to make a perception roll can, but only one of you. You see like hundreds of trees thickly tied together with their branches. Some hills rise and fall. Some individual mountains poke their heads a little bit through the mountains. Mountains poke their head through the woods. You see the signs of former human occupation. Abram, you look down and you see the tops of some stone pillars, just barely peeking out from underneath the foliage. At the tops of hills where only greenery remains, like grasses, you see circles of stone perimeters, perhaps fortresses or castles from times long before now. And I'm not quite sure if you're going to be able to see any place to touch down. I guess what is the goal, to get directly to the center of this quote-unquote eye that I cannot confirm or deny is an eye, because that would be not very proper of me.
Do we see anywhere nearby?
Actually, now that I think about it, if Aurelio is going to be willing to roll a dexterity check on piloting, he could probably try to land on the side of the hill to the far right, which I suppose is a little bit closer, but you're not going to be landing on top of it. No, the foliage is just too thick. It would be way too dangerous. Even if you got down, it might be hell to get back up again. But this hill punctures through the foliage, and it's quite grassy, and I suppose that with a good dexterity check of above 10, you could get there unaffected, undamaged. Might be a bit of a strange slope to land on. Aurelia, it's up to you. You're the pilot.
Well, what do I do?
You roll a dexterity.
Land.
Do you want to land? Do you want to take it? You could either take it safe, go back, land in the town, come in the woods from the south side, and just take the long route, or we can do a little bit of risky business and try to land on a hill.
What time is it?
It's whatever time you guys want it to be. I thought you guys said that this is the next day. You guys just pick your own routine.
I know, but like, what time? Okay, what do you guys want to do? What's the group verdict? Do we want to try to land there, or
What's your dexterity modifier?
+2?
Mm.
And I also have an inspiration, just in case.
Just in case. Listen, I had to use triple inspiration to save Nyx. There are no gods here.
Screw it, I'll do it.
I was gonna. Okay, time to die. Buckle the fuck in.
19.
Nice.
I ain't gonna use no inspiration.
Aurelio, you got a 19. You come around from the east side, and you see that the hill is a little bit of a more gradual slope from that angle. And this time you remember your landing gear, and the ship that you have is supposed to be capable of completely vertical takeoff and landing. So it's not too big a deal to just casually descend slowly, and then you feel a bump as the grass comes up to meet your wheels.
Okay.
And then the ship slowly begins to cant to one side a little bit as you rest on the side of a hill. There seems to be enough traction to keep your ship A-okay. You got a big boy, by the way. Your ship is not like small helicopter size. Like, it looks like a helicopter, about twice as big. Pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to land sometimes, but this is good. You're fine. The doors open and the stairs unfold from underneath the ship, and you look outside to see rolling grassy hills to the east and a patch of burnt grass from where the engines touch down.
All right.
Okay, you exit out. I'm assuming I'm going to go ahead and just pick the time. I'm going to say it's 8:30 in the morning. You've had a good rest. All around you, it's mostly a sunny day. Still some clouds here and there, but blue skies far above you and everywhere else, mostly greenery.
Not for long.
You look to your immediate north, and you're by some old stone ruins that you've seen from above. But now that you're up close, they look quite big. Actually, these bricks that were laid down beforehand. Maybe in your head you pictured like the bricks in a fireplace, but they're more like, I don't know. They're like up to your waist. Like they're big boys. And then to the west, going down the hill, is awaiting for you a dense thicket of wood. You hear birds and the screamings of some strange animals every now and then.
Well,
we've entered investigation mode, I think. Investigation and adventure mode. Yeah.
we did it. Get crack-a-lackin'.
Anything immediately strange or of interest?
Stone ruins are old. There's one taller pillar. Everything else has fallen mostly over. I guess they've got some engravings on them and stuff like that. Do you want to roll something to
that's what I was wondering about. If there were more engravings here.
Okay. What would that be? I guess investigation. Roll investigation check, please, Abram.
Oh, I'm so bad at investigating.
I know. You're
Hey,
good at
Nyx.
fighting.
Yeah.
Can you use your eyeballs to look at these?
use my eye. My
Use your special eyes. No, just look at that because I have a negative modifier for intelligence. So.
Oh well, it just so happens I have a +3 modifier, so let's see how that goes.
Hell
better.
yeah.
23.
sees
Oh
everything.
my god. Okay, wait, hold on.
I see all.
Hold on. You can't quite critically succeed on skill checks necessarily. So let's take a step back. Nix, what languages do you know?
I know. Kilpie and Sunghelian.
Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. You are looking at some stone engravings, and it appears to at first just be like pictographs, like nice little, I don't want to say hieroglyphics because this is not quite the same kind of cultural identification that we got going on here, but it's a more image-based than it is anything else. And you notice that there's a few words of scripture underneath each image, and at first you think it's Sunghelian, but then you start to realize that it's kind of like this strange fusion of both of those two languages that you know. But you are able to discern some of it. You see something talking about a hound and its fight against... I don't think that there's a proper translatable word, but something about like a supernatural, some kind of unnatural, mythic phenomenon, and then the word king.
Kukulin, is that you?
You also see something about a lion that assisted this hound, but you don't understand the context exactly.
All right.
Everybody can kind of see this next part where you see pictures of it appears to be men on horses with spears and swords, but then there's also some kind of weird anachronistic stuff going on here because you also see crude representations of missile weapons, long guns and rifles. And
Not
The
the.
men on the horses.
Did you guys see guns too?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Did we? I don't remember. I remember being stabbed with a spear. Stabbed, quote unquote, with a spear.
I just remember getting hit with lightning.
Yeah, you did do that.
You see these men and women as they go up against much larger men and women also on horses and whatnot. Though you do see one strange thing. It just looks like a spiral. Just a spiral with like 4 arms.
I don't like that.
Yeah, kind of like a vortex or something. I'm trying to think of what else you might notice.
That might be the storm.
One more
That's
roll,
what I was
please.
thinking, actually.
Oh yeah.
One more roll. One more roll from anybody. This is just going to be
Not me.
investigation.
I'm guessing me.
Probably
'cause
Nix,
I
yeah.
have a 3 modifier.
Oh, that 10. All right, that's fine. This is fine. You.
That's fair.
I think like your arm like does that thing it does where it unfolds into its various like components, and you start to like touch the stone here and there, and you start to see that this is like so much is worn away and covered with dust, and the wind has carried off other things, but you can feel a texture in it. It kind of implies some form of castle or fortress or some kind of fortified thing atop a hill. But you can't quite see it. It's just so worn away. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
So,
I don't remember if this was addressed at all. But let me see. How do I word this? Basically, a tower to the northeast. Are we northeast of that first stone that we were at?
Ironically, you guys are now east, so you want to head directly west in order to get to with that location that you guys marked on the map yourselves. In order to get to that location, that is direct west of here.
Okay, I was
You
just
have
making sure it wasn't here.
you rolled to see if you broke your ship, but you managed to subvert about half of the journey. Yes.
Wait, we're not at the standing stone, right?
No, you are not at a standing stone. You are a significant distance off from the town. You see the town off in the distance. You're higher in elevation. The sea cliffs and the city is far back to the south of you now. You can't even see the standing stone that you guys originally went at from this location. It's just behind woods and stuff.
Basically, so when we go to the standing stone in the middle of this eye that we have, what's the word, predicted to be a thing, would that be at the northeast of where we were?
That would be the northeast of where you were then. Yes.
Okay. I just want to know if I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe we're headed towards the tower. Okay.
You think
Okay.
we're getting there?
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
like if yeah, that was like that standing stone. If we're gonna use that mark, like a clock, that was probably like 7 o'clock. That standing stone from before. You guys are You guys are at 3 o'clock right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the center of this clock being where you marked on the map yourselves.
Okay, good. That was the tower. Excellent. 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go. If we're done looking at these rocks.
You all hear, because there's
no.
no way that you could possibly
Dead.
ever miss this loud roar from overhead, like thunder
fucking
that
dragon.
just won't stop. And then you look up and you see the long, spindly, beating wings and the red fire of
No.
an ISF cruiser
Oh my god.
as it comes from the north.
It's called the dragon.
On the side it says the SS Dragon on the side.
I was really scared.
And
Me too, actually.
Abram, it's fucking huge. It's like a frigate that's even bigger than the stuff you were seeing with Lunaris, and it's kind of weird even seeing this kind of thing so large, just kind of floating in the air. But,
Yeah, I was like, why is it this close to the...
but it is.
It is.
It's not one of the huge ones that would just be impossible to land. This is like as big as you can get before the atmosphere just tries to eat
God.
your ship. But it's coming, and you see its large shadow being cast across the hills and mountains as it comes lumbering southward towards you. You know, of course it's heading towards the Sao Cliffs.
Is this a
Wait,
similar machine to the ones they brought to Slove after we did the thing?
Yes, you've actually seen I'm not going to say you've seen this ship before, but you've seen this type of ship before in orbit
Yeah, the
as
same.
you left.
Basically, they're here to fucking beat us to the punch again.
So, but they're not coming towards us.
us.
As in,
I mean,
like,
they
so
are.
They're parked illegally.
They're going to the barracks because they're probably going to be like, all right, we're here to recover. And
Well, I mean, like they're
basically,
going
it's a race.
somewhere else. They're just in our. They're going.
They're gonna be
in
here.
our
You are
direction.
currently within the projected cone of travel, but that does not necessarily imply that they're going to stop
They
and
could
give you a
crash
parking
on
ticket.
us.
Okay, because I totally parked illegally, and I don't think I did my.
Then we're gonna come back and
license
there's gonna be a
justice.
slip of paper under the windshield.
Yeah. Or like the vehicle's
The
gone.
There's a boot on it. We can't take
We get a
off.
boot.
All right. With that, it's moving very slowly, as if it's like a cloud in the sky itself. It's just now a permanent fixture in the sky, just like the sun and the clouds. So just continue to add that to your word images.
Right.
We should. Oh.
So where are we hiking to?
This way. Abram starts walking that way.
All right.
Okay.
Leo follows because he's a dumb shit.
Abram,
Oh, it's fun.
please
Yeah.
roll a survival check.
Oh.
Wait. I just want to point out I have a compass. Also, Nyx is beside me. Okay,
Oh,
here we
really?
go.
You have a compass?
Yeah, I have a compass.
Okay, roll advantage.
I also have a ranger right next to me. That's okay.
Yeah, but this
Yeah, you
isn't
do.
this isn't her favorite.
This isn't
terrain.
my preferred. This isn't my preferred terrain.
Roll again,
she
Abram.
Hang on here. Wait, where is it? Survival.
You rolled it once. How'd you lose it?
Huh?
Never mind. Okay.
What?
With a 19,
Fuck.
you penetrate the woods and are immediately met with the smells of wildlife and the sounds of rustling trees and wind, and everything is just so dirty. It's like being outside. Bark is twisted. You see the logs that have fallen over, and the ground is so uneven. There's no sign of any kind of trail that has been blazed. It doesn't look like there's been any signs of human activity in, well, forever. There comes a time where you're walking through like a messy, gross, watery trench, and you're looking at your compass, and you have to look up, and you have to double check your compass because you're looking up, and even though you felt like you've just gone straight for about 5 minutes, you're looking up at the hill that you parked on.
Are we doing this again, Forrest? Listen.
Okay, I want to point this out.
Ow.
So, because I'm a ranger, one of my skills is difficult terrain doesn't slow us, and we can't become lost except by magical or mechanical means.
Well,
So,
Noted.
I'm getting the feeling that
this might be
this might be
mechanical.
magical, or
But
yeah,
but with the
mechanical,
power of
whichever.
your magical compass, you correct your path, and you haven't actually doubled back. It's just that you're heading like you looked up and you were facing the wrong way. So you get back on track
Thanks.
actually. And Aurelio, Leo. Off in the distance, you see a bright flash of white light, like a firefly or something, and then it just disappears behind some trees.
I'm so scared.
Shoot,
It's
Will-O-Wisp.
daytime, I'm
I'm gonna go tackle it.
Okay.
What?
Aurelio leaves the party and runs off into the woods to go pursue this flash of light.
Will-O-Wisp.
Are we gonna
Follow
chase him?
It's a Will-O-Wisp.
We have to.
Okay, we're gonna chase after him.
Roll initiative, not for the reasons you think that they are for.
Got it.
Who, him or all of us?
Yeah, all of you roll initiative. Don't worry. Initiative is a word that represents how fast your character can react to things. And so we're going to... Yeah, okay. You guys immediately... Aurelio, like, ducks off instantly, but you guys are, like, on him like fucking flies on poop. Aurelio, you run around the corner, and you see, like, almost like a glowing white handkerchief that just all of a sudden, like as if it has just been pulled through a hole, like a pin-sized hole, as it just disappears into thin air.
That's horrifying.
I want to put my hand in the same area it went.
Okay, the sounds of dishes and things immediately. Now, you put your hand out slowly and carefully, and gradually you feel this vague sense of cold. And then your hand passes through that location unaffected, and gradually the cold sensation dissipates as well, and you're just standing on a grassy mound beneath a mossy tree with some lovely truffles at the base of it. It's dark and dim, the light is not penetrating through the leaves very well, and the only sounds around you is that of the rustle of wind through the trees.
Hello? Aurelio says.
Roll a d20.
17.
And then the DM dies.
Is that a bird? Is that a thistle? A thrush? Perhaps. Maybe a blue...
A blue warbler?
No, like the blue-footed tit.
I'm afraid, Aurelia, that you look around and with your passive perception, you do not see any tits.
Wow, so burn
Did we all hear this?
No, I don't think that you did, except for Aurelia, because he was the one who... You were on him, but he was still leading the search party and was first on the scene.
Okay, so I'm talking to birds now. I'm a high school history teacher all over again. Do I know where that sound came from?
It was roll a perception check, a retroactive perception check, as you assimilate the information that
14?
you just got. Yeah, it was coming from the your left.
Which is that the tree?
There's trees everywhere, buddy.
No, I mean that the mossy tree with the truffles.
Oh no, opposite direction of
Okay.
that one.
So, I look left.
Flash of blue light off in the distance.
Shit! I run.
Oh my god, Aurelio!
I think we're going to maintain this initiative roll for a while
fine.
and say that I think that unless Aurelia does something real cray, you guys keep up with them at a pretty significant speed. But I think you guys are a little confused as Aurelia
I was
just
gonna
looks in
say,
the
Aurelio,
distance.
what are you doing? I'm like running behind him, but I'm not.
Will-O-Wisp. Willow.
What
or
are you
bird.
talking about?
Willow birds. Bird wisp. Blue.
Why are you chasing birds?
No, they're talking. They have something to say.
Aurelia,
He's
you
gone
have
crazy.
no idea how crazy you sound right now.
You immediately come
We're
across...
chasing something that comes across an orb. Okay, we have an orb. Abram has an orb. You have a magic wand. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think that you start splashing through some water as you begin to realize that you're entering more of a swamp-like location than any kind of temperate temperature forest. Like this ain't.
This is Aurelio's jam. Are you kidding?
Yeah, this is his favorite terrain. He's a mud ranger, and
The
I
mud
also-
puppy.
and
I also can't.
yeah.
My pace does not get affected because I am a ranger
You're
and I
right.
know how to do things.
You
so-
look down and you just crunch this massive bug beneath your feet, Nix, that you didn't even really notice was there, but it doesn't slow you down. You look around and the swamp is just full of life. Like there's stuff in the water and things in the trees. Aurelia, you notice this too, I think. I don't think anybody misses this because it's next to impossible. Do you continue to pursue Aurelio? You're probably up to your shins in pretty clear water.
God.
It's not muck. It's not disgusting, but it's very swampy.
Yeah, hit me with that swampy crocodile as I chase this blue ball of light.
Okay,
Oh my
well,
God.
it's interesting that you say that because make a dexterity saving roll.
Oh no! I was just about to grab him too. It's too late.
It is too late. The question was, do you wait for your
Wait,
friends
I
or
have
not?
inspiration.
Okay. Do you want to choose to use it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you whether that was a pass or fail. You gotta decide before or not.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you're stomping through the water, and to your left, you see logs and stuff like that, and then one of them jumps at you. And with a flash of yellow, gnarly teeth, you just have this flight response, and you just jump back, maybe a couple of feet, as big, massive chompers just bite down on air, and then disappear immediately into the water, trailing only a scaly tail behind.
My staff is out.
I was gonna
Swamp
say,
crocodile.
on that note, Abram grabs Aurelio's shoulder. What are you doing?
Aurelio, after coming into contact with the coolest thing he's ever seen in his entire life,
Lauren.
is like, all right, that was awesome. These lights are talking to me, and I think they're
yeah?
trying to lead us somewhere.
And you're gonna
Follow.
listen to them,
Yeah.
even if it kills you.
Well,
Did you not hear any stories? Do you not understand the expression, curiosity killed the cat?
Abram, there's a flash of
satisfaction
light.
brought it back, baby. Let's do this.
Abram, there's a flash of
Not all
light
the
out of
time.
the corner of your eye.
What color is it?
Blue.
It's the blue one. I see it, and I flinch.
Do you see anything? I mean, do you say anything about it?
Yes, he's still holding on to Aurelio, and he's like, okay, I see the lights. That doesn't mean we should follow them.
Yes, it does.
What?
No,
Why?
it doesn't. I don't know. There's something. Wait, did we? I'm trying to remember if we saw them before.
I'm scanning with my heat vision.
Oh yeah, good idea.
You go to turn on your heat vision before realizing that it's broken.
Oh fuck.
What? No. I fixed it.
Wow.
You got hit by lightning.
You fixed an arm.
Oh my god.
This is a little on the fritz.
A little on the fritz.
At least right now. That distance is too much for you.
Okay.
Flash of light 60 feet out.
We should follow it. Also, we're not going to get anywhere
It's that-
standing
it's
in the
that
water
direct-
with the
hold on.
crocodile.
You're not going anywhere. Is the direction I see the blue thing now deeper into the water? Or is it?
Oh yes, it's most certainly. It's deeper into the swamp, and the light just keeps getting dimmer.
Get it before it goes.
Oh my
It's
god.
also a little more northward as you look down at your compass.
Is that the direction we're going, or a completely different direction? Because I don't know which way Aurelio has dragged us. I hate you. Fine. Abram looks at Nyx, the team mom. What should we do?
Aurelio's
I don't
looking at
see
Nyx
this
with
point,
puppy
do
dog
I?
eyes.
Don't do that. That doesn't work on me. You know that.
Can I roll persuasion?
Oh my god.
No.
Okay, Nyx, what do you think? I can confirm there are lights. I don't think it's a good idea to follow them.
They talk to me.
That
That
doesn't mean anything.
It
doesn't
does.
mean it's good. Nick
Birds
says,
are always good.
if we can find a safer pathway to this light, then we'll follow it. If not,
It's getting
we-
dimmer, Nyx. I don't know if we have time.
Shoot the crocodile.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that the time of the day was running out. I mean to imply that deeper into the
The thing
woods,
is
it gets
disappearing.
darker.
Oh, well, regardless,
so-
I can't see it if we stand here or if we take the moment to walk back up to shore and then try to figure out how to get over there, maybe. If it's moving without waiting for us.
I'm gonna take the staff. I'm assuming that it is water resistant, and I'm just gonna poke at the ground to see if it gets any deeper than this farther out.
It never seems to get any deeper than about 1.5 feet deep.
Okay,
Okay.
so it doesn't get any deeper than this, so we can safely assume that we can walk across. Aurelia, you're gonna owe me a new pair of boots after this.
Okay.
Out in the Everglades of Leon Fial.
God damn
I'll,
it. Let's
steal
go.
some from somewhere.
Make a survival. Make a survival check, please.
Who?
Ooh.
All three of
Oh.
you.
Let's
What,
see who
uh,
dies.
+4
what modifier is that?
Wisdom, I
Wisdom.
believe.
Do you have the wisdom to survive the wilds?
14.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, alright, you pass through what appears to be like just this oppressive forest. It seems to just be crowding around you. The trees are getting shorter and squatter and thicker and blacker, and everything is becoming darker. Even the water, though it's not become murky, just seems dimmer. Like there's a lack of color besides simply greens and grays.
Oh my
The
God.
noises of the wildlife have begun to get a little bit distant, even though you swear you've only gone about 30 feet. Aurelia, you look up and you see just barely the white light coming through the leaves and vines and twigs and all kinds of things just descending down, reaching for you, but you're just too short. Abram, you maybe look off to your right and you see like little minnows and fish and frogs as they jump through the waters themselves. And Nyx, you try to keep your face forward and focus, but like the water, it does have a nice reflection to it, and it is all kind of lovely in general. And then you all look up and realize that you're 50 feet away from each other.
What?
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
I am literally going to tie a rope around
She
us.
just yells across the distance.
Maybe we should hold hands.
Hey, that's a good idea. Wait,
Let's all hold hands.
I have rope.
Oh, you have. Oh, yeah. Abram.
I can actually tie us together.
Okay,
Abram?
I'm gonna walk to Abram.
Abram.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna wait for them to come to me.
They
Okay,
all
I
come
walked
to
in.
you without any effort.
Okay, good. I don't. That
Wait,
kinda-
without any- do we just
They
teleport
just
them?
appear next to me, or are you just?
No, they just
describing it?
walk
'Cause Now
over.
I'm scared.
Oh,
Okay.
They walk over, splishy splashy. They walk about 50 feet each, and they come to you.
Okay, I tie us together with the rope I have.
Okay. You
Are we doing
are.
like waist tying?
Yeah,
Alright.
Is this a
waist.
waist tie? Okay, waist tie. You give. How much feet you give each other?
2,
No, I think we need more.
How much footage between one another?
3, 5,
I'd say like yeah, let's go with 5.
5.
5 feet
Because
sounds pretty good.
what if Abram decides to pull out his sword and then stabs Nyx by accident?
Oh, it's fine. I have impeccable control over my word.
I don't.
I
Um,
mean, I could potentially whack you with 6 foot of
Yeah.
yeah, she's got some pretty
Yeah.
neat. That's one. Yeah, it's fine. 5 feet, pretty good. Do you guys continue on forward?
yeah, towards the
Yeah,
light.
we're going wherever
Okay.
that thing.
Abram, you no longer see the light. Nobody sees the light, but you did know that this is the direction that it used to be, where just a few moments ago, and you're sure of it.
Mhm.
And
Well, how about we talk to it then?
you
Go right
talking
ahead.
is a free action.
All right, I'm talking. Hello, honorable light. This is a cool setup you got. Leading us somewhere. If you could help us out here and give us another sign, so we can follow you. Where did I hear that from?
You don't know.
Okay, thank
did it
you.
say anything?
That worked. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're gonna keep heading to where we last saw you. I liked your handkerchief.
We are literally going off of just.
Yeah, but do
None
you
of
hear
this
any
makes-
other birds in this area?
I don't hear.
Actually, do we hear anything?
No, the DM
Every-
was like, "There's no more."
Everything's dead.
Everything is dimmed, but every now and then you do hear the chirps and warbles of other birds and the screeches of hawks.
But this one is important.
That's whatever you think, Aurelia.
Wait. Aurelia wants to make a check.
Okay.
Do I know if this is a bird or if it's someone imitating a bird?
I guess roll. I don't know. That's definitely
Survival.
Yeah, sure. We'll do survival or
So it'd
insight.
be a wisdom.
Maybe insight. Actually,
They're
it's
both
either way, it's a
wisdom,
wisdom.
it's a wisdom
Unless he
thing
was
no matter
proficient.
what. Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
It's definitely not a bird.
That's good.
So
I
it's
love
someone.
chasing ghosts.
Oh, it's a ghost imitating a bird. So it's a ghost imitating a human imitating a bird.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay. You
Let's keep
you
walking.
continue to press forward, and you look on the ground, I believe, and let's get a good survival check from whoever our head honcho leader person is here.
Hi, Nex.
Hey, Nix, how you doing? Feeling good? Having a nice day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aw.
Mom.
Well, no. Hold on. Listen, this is all average. Nyx did about 40% of her maximum potential here, which means that she looks down and she notices that these are footprints in the ground.
We're going the right way.
Oh, what kind of footprints? Wait, what?
Just they're impactions in the ground that imply a 2-footed animal with a gait of about 3 feet. Not a dog.
3 feet.
Not a dog.
This could be very good or very bad.
But they're like people-sized feet, right?
They're under the water, so they're muddy and just more like mounds of sand. You two wouldn't have noticed. Nyx is the only person who could have possibly even recognized this as the meanderings of an animal.
They must be kind of tall because 3 feet's a wide gate.
I think, yeah, I was thinking that
I'm
too.
deeply afraid of this.
Well, it's too late now. We might as well keep going.
All right.
Okay. You roll
I'm
on
bolting
up.
it if there's lightning.
Oh, you're gonna bolt it if it's light. Do you want to say that if you ready in action to bolt the next thing that you possibly see? Because that could go wrong.
I think she said
No.
bolt if there's lightning.
We're all attached to each other, don't
I
you?
see. The irony, because she's also lightningly powered occasionally.
And we're all attached to
Yeah,
her.
you're all attached to her. I think as you
My
walk,
rope.
actually,
Yeah, rope isn't conducive.
Abram's like in the dead center, right?
Sure.
Yeah, Abram, I think you're walking for a while, and the scenery is dark. You've been maybe walking for probably a couple hours at
Yes.
this point, but it does feel like days. And I say a couple of hours, meaning from time of leaving ship to now.
Mm-hmm.
And your feet perhaps are getting a little bit on the chilly side, but not enough to maybe cause any form of discomfort necessarily yet. But you've noticed every now and then, and I don't know whether you say anything or not, but you will notice that Nyx and Aurelio every now and then just seem to kind of try and go their own way. Like the rope just gets a little bit tighter, and then
That's so fucking
and then they
creepy.
just get back.
Oh
Everybody
my
kind of gets
God.
back on the same track.
Okay.
Do you bring this up?
No, he just keeps an eye on them when he can.
So wait, am I bringing up the rear?
I kind of
What's
figured
behind
that you
this?
guys were walking in like a row of 3, like you're all together with Abram in the middle, and then you on the left and Nyx on the right. I didn't think it was a linear ones in front of the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Abram
I was
asked,
picturing like the
Abram asked a
preschool safety
question.
lines.
I did.
You look around behind you to catch the tail of some large black silhouette disappear behind a tree.
Well, how tall was it? Or did I literally just see the like tail end of it?
The literal tail end of it, but it was
Okay.
about 12 feet tall.
Like it was
Oh
a tail?
my god.
Like an actual tail?
I stop. Which
Oh.
I guess yanks on the rope for the guys.
What?
Bears, boars, and bandits. Bears, boars, and bandits. Bears, boars, and bandits. They're all combined. It's a bear, boar, bandit.
There's something bear poor triple B. There's something behind us.
Diners, drive-ins, and bear, boar, bandits.
God damn it.
Nyx is gonna ready her staff just in case it decides to jump out and attack us.
Aurelia's gonna say hello. Are you the one making the bird noises?
Oh my god!
Is that real?
Roll initiative.
It's not the bird.
Aurelia, why'd you have to open your goddamn mouth?
I thought it was the bear. I thought he was just really cool. I
Don't you know anything about being quiet, Aurelia? Abel
No!
says, drawing his sword.
Okay, 17. What the fuck was that? Holy shit! I've never been more scared.
The tree is thrown aside out of the water as something massive with black
Oh
fur
my
comes charging
God.
towards you. You see 2 ivory flashes of light. Nyx, what do you do?
Wait, really quick. Do you want me to cut the rope? Or
Please
we want this
do.
Wait, if you cut the rope, are we all gonna be?
I don't know, but it
Just
might be
run in
safer than
separate
being
areas.
stuck
It
to each
is
other.
Nyx's turn.
Okay,
I
yeah.
know. I'm
Only
just
she
saying.
can act, but you can talk. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm
Trank
talking.
bolt!
Do what?
What?
I'm shooting it with a trank bolt!
Drink? Oh,
You have
Oh, she
tranks?
has
Oh my
tranks.
god. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, make an
yeah.
attack roll.
That's gonna be a lot of tricks.
This thing's
Now,
pretty fucking
I
big.
think I think we talked about the trank bolt, but I forgot about it until now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the sleep spell from normal Dungeons and Dragons, which I think is, I don't know what level spell that is. Hopefully it's not. It's a level 1 spell. Okay, so roll 5d8.
Alright,
To be honest, I didn't even check to see if you.
Sleep, 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 14!
That's cool and all, but the bolt goes whizzing over its head.
No.
That's
okay.
That we can fight. Hopefully.
Abram, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Might be some
Okay.
kind of next level shit.
One more time before I do you want me to cut the rope? Yes, we might end up apart from each other.
Yes.
Okay, this is in the interest of mobility, and he cuts the rope on both sides of his hip, waist, whatever, so they're free.
Okay.
How far away is it?
30 feet, 25
Okay,
feet,
that's-
20.
Okay,
Stop.
sword.
Don't get close to it, Abram.
All right.
I have to.
Roll,
I can't lose
roll
you.
attack.
I'm gonna die. Goodbye, everyone. I don't remember how to do anything with Abram.
Okay.
Like, he has all this stuff that I don't know how to use.
Roll damage.
Oh, I hit it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Why is there a 2?
I don't know. I swear to God, we
Let me
will
look at
eventually
it.
someday figure this out.
Let me open his thing. Damage. 1d8 plus his strength.
1d8 plus
And then-
strength. So you just crit it
I
out.
don't-
Strength this too.
You
okay.
got 2 in there. You got 2 d10s in there. Oh, one is versatility
But
damage. One
That's
is,
what I was thinking. I don't know why it's turned on. Sorry, it's off now.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's just it. Are you using this one-handed or 2?
Actually, two-handed. Now that I think.
Yeah,
about it,
so
'cause
it's-
he's probably sorry.
I don't. You should probably
There's no
just
reason he would have it one-handed.
exactly.
Let me just. Let me.
I understand.
roll again or
yeah,
just-
let's roll that again. You
Let me just roll.
critically
Let me just
failed that
roll.
one. We'll give you
I'll
the-
fix the macro. That's what's wrong
Yeah,
with it.
you hit no matter what. Real damage.
I'm just gonna do a regular thing instead of a macro. Well, there we go.
Holy shit, that's fine. Plus your strength.
Which is what is it? Abram, what's your strength? What you rocking? 3 plus 3, 13.
13. Okay, you dart to the left and just pull out your saber, which I know is a one-handed sword, but whatever. And
Yeah.
just kind of try to. You go for the pierce because that's a kill shot, but you just don't get it. It's moving too fast. Its height is too thick. You just drag the blade along the outside fur of this abomination, and you slice open, and bluish, blackish fluid pours from the wound, and fur flies, and you hear a horrifying roar, and you. I think almost fall flat in the water. You catch yourself on one hand just by the
God.
sheer velocity of this thing as it moves past you. You've done 13 damage to it.
Sorry about this. What can I do? Do I have to do maneuvers? Like, do I have to say I do one?
I'll let
before I
you.
roll
No,
the
no,
attack?
it's okay. This time, I don't know what the official rules are, but this
Me
is new
neither.
to us, so don't worry. You can do it. We'll allow it.
Okay. I was just wondering. I'm looking at my resources. Guys, what's your health? I think Nyx has the most health, right?
I have 31 health.
I have 24.
Do you want me to? You had the this one failed save target.
But I do have 15 armor
Okay.
class. So.
I'm gonna use goading attack.
What does that do?
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 die to attempt to goad the target into attacking you. You add the superiority die to the damage's attack roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than you until the end of your next turn.
All right, then. Well, then you roll that extra damage, and I'm going to make a saving throw on the thing. The time has come.
What is that? Oh god, hang on, where's my superiority die?
Okay.
Uh-oh, fuck. Are they d6s? I'm sorry, I forgot to write this down. I thought.
Oh, the
down.
iron. Oh, fortune. Yeah, just
Don't
do
worry.
a d6 for now. That's
It'll
a good
take like
average.
2 seconds.
It's either a 1d4, a 1d6, or a 1d8, and a 1d6
D8.
is right in the middle. No, 1d8 is probably not correct, so 1d6 for now.
It says d8 right here. I'm
Oh,
looking
well
at
then
it.
never mind. Yay!
Don't make me come over there. I have it bookmarked. That's why it took 2 seconds.
Okay, so you
Modest.
do 15 damage, and it turns around and looks at you, and with black beady eyes oozing their own form of black fluid, you see, and the nostrils flare, and you see smoke
God.
emit from it.
Okay. So I can attack
Aurelio,
others, it
your
just has
turn.
disadvantage.
Hey, I'm gonna use a gambit, you guys.
Nice.
See if we can just completely get out of this.
Mhm. Oh, let me-
That would be good. That'd be nice.
Don't
So
worry,
I'm gonna cast apathy on it, which you can use it against a hostile creature within 60 feet. So that's cool. It
Nice.
works for 1 hour. And it's 5d8 hit points worth of creatures of your choice within range become neutral towards you and your companions for the duration, unless you harm them while they're influenced. And since I haven't used it yet, it's
Okay.
fine that Abram attacked it.
That is totally fine.
So, yeah. So the creature needs to make a saving. Oh wait,
What kind of save? Is it wisdom or an intelligence or charisma? What are we rocking here?
um, Let's see. I mean, it doesn't say that it makes one, but I assume it needs to make one, right?
I would imagine, but if it doesn't,
It doesn't say it needs to make a saving throw, but
it just
because
straight up
it's 5d8
becomes
hit points worth of creatures of your choice within range.
5d8 worth of creature. Oh, okay. So I'm wondering.
So it's
if
like
that
any creature
means-
within the range becomes neutral towards you and your companions for an hour.
Maybe that's referring to the hit points. It works like the sleep thing. Like you have to beat its maximum health. That would be ridiculous. So just can you do me a favor and make a save? We're gonna do a wisdom saving throw if that's okay with you. You can use your charisma.
I'd rather do charisma saving throw because that's what it is for influence and deception, which is what I have for my gambits.
Yeah. We'll use your charisma to decide what the DC is, but I'm gonna use its wisdom to figure out if it is tricked by your gambit. Is that fine?
I mean,
Does that sound good?
I do have a gambit attack like mod and like a save DC.
Yeah, so we'll just use that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that would
it should be really fucking high because your charisma's insane. I'm trying to help you out here, Aurelio. Don't worry, I'm not trying to get you on the weekend of this stick.
Well, it's only 13.
Oh, it's only 13. Well, I mean, all right, yeah. So it's 13.
Okay.
And they're gonna roll it, and
Okay.
you want it to use its wisdom.
Please be dumb as shit.
Okay,
Is he dumb as shit?
Aurelia, tell me what you do.
Okay, so I see this giant creature, really freaking creepy. Really creepy noise it made, and I hold my hands up towards this creature, and drop down. I'm using like some weird animal psychological thing. I drop down onto one knee as if I'm like bowing towards it, and I kind of just go, "We are not here to intrude on your territory. We are not here to attack you or any of your kin. We are simply passing through, and we wish for safe passings."
I have a secondary question.
Okay.
Are you ready? No. The Nyx and Abram, what do you do?
Follow my lead. Aurelio whispers. You gotta. Believe me. Believe in me.
Okay, I follow suit.
Abram,
Abram,
Abram, he he looks at them and then he looks at the thing. And he goes to one knee, but he's still holding a sword. I mean,
Yeah, Nick still has her.
yeah, I was gonna say he's not putting the sword away, but he's on one knee and he's still fucking ready.
It huffs and snorts and like it jumps up and down on its feet, like kicking the air. And then like it shakes its head like throwing a tantrum and pulls up some of the water and just tosses it through the air and then bolts off in the right direction. Abram, make a perception check.
Sure. Where's my perception? Where are my eyes? I wanted
blind.
blood. I wanted blood, and now it's gone.
I understand that emotional disappointment. You look back and look with yearning at the 2 wounds you inflicted upon its flank.
I look back at Aurelio.
Uh,
I stand up with my sword,
I can't believe that worked.
and I put it away.
Abram,
I
make
don't
an
know how you
insight check.
did that. I don't know how you did that, but I will make an insight check. And it is 19.
You didn't inflict 2 wounds.
I didn't inflict 2 wounds.
these are not the joints you're looking for.
Okay, let me ask a bit of clarification. What?
Well, I mean, you rolled a 1 on perception.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wait,
but what
only inflict one wound?
I
Did
thought
he
he was.
only-
I thought yes, but I thought he was referring to the other attack, like counting as a flavor text second attack. But apparently not. Was one wound like not fresh, or were they both?
With a 1 perception?
Fuck you. Okay, fine.
I will clarify that yes, you see a second wound on this creature that you did not inflict.
Okay, thank you. That's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Nyx is gonna stand up and she says, "Okay, let's Well, the rope's cut, so
I can tie it back together. It's fine.
Please,
Okay.
please do.
Yeah,
I gather
it's-
my children and tie it back together.
Right, yeah.
I can't do that too many times. Too many more times, though, he says.
I am the mom. You are not the.
What is
I
that
am not
mean?
your child.
I'm the dad.
Abram,
All
it's
right, let's
really
go.
Father.
Abram, it's really
Finally.
it's really confusing because you went to pick up the rope, and then when
Oh,
Nick said
God.
that, it was like so far away.
Get-
And then you look up, and she looks up, and she's like 30 feet away from you for some reason.
I am literally
dropped my-
going. To
I dropped
kill
my
you.
hand and sigh because the rope was there.
Where's
We-
Aurelio?
Where's Aurelio? He's gone.
Oh,
Can't
he's
see.
there.
Okay,
Tie Aurelio
I was
to me
worried.
quickly. we have to go
I
get next.
think this is what they were talking about when they said that people get
People
lost.
get lost and don't come back.
And that thing, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Can I
what did-
roll
What
for
did it
that
look like?
is?
What the fuck? Yeah.
It's a swamp creature, so maybe it's like, I know, maybe
I'm
there's a
picturing
bunch
like
on
the
Sargon.
beast from Bloodborne. You know, the one with like its rib cages out.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
really hoping that's not what it was.
I hope so too.
12 feet tall. That's pretty big.
I want to roll,
I imagine Rajang, not gonna lie.
I'm gonna roll for
Rage.
wisdom survival to see if I know what it is.
Okay.
Wisdom survival.
8.
Yeah, that was a monster.
Nice.
Like, just straight up.
Wait, yeah, was it a monster? Rather than an animal?
Every sense of the word monster applied to that thing that you just encountered. When I say that,
mutation.
I mean like it does not seem like you think about it and like you can't even possibly like figure out exactly what its anatomy was, but you cannot fathom why that thing would exist in an ecosystem.
How many arms did it have?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Well,
Guys,
let's keep going, I guess.
it's a mutation.
Well, I'm just thinking about the carvings we saw, or not the carvings, but the engravings, and it's like, these two forces fought this mythic force, and the symbol, this early symbol with the 4 arms, although that might be the storm.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
think that's the
saying.
hound or the lion?
I think it might be the thing that we're fighting. I'm not sure. That thing doesn't really seem...
Well, it'll be
nice.
cool with us for an hour, so.
Alright, let's go.
I have a question. You begin to
Sure.
follow after the footprints from before, just trying to maintain speed and length and just trying to like figure out where they possibly could have gone. And they seem to meander around trees, and actually these footprints double back more than once. And you're sure that you're correct though. You seem to be following someone who might be lost. But after a
Nick-
while, you see a
Nick stops.
Okay.
Are these our own footprints?
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, Abram, how big are your feet?
He has about
How many steps?
a 3-foot gait.
Wait, why is it only me, though?
Because you're the heaviest, probably, so yours are left in the mud under the water the longest.
Right. Why do I have a 3 feet gate? Abram, slow
Because
down.
you're tall as hell.
Yeah, I am.
Your
Taller
legs
than
going
us.
from-
Okay. Great.
Well, why are we following? I thought we were following where the light went, though. Why are we following footprints?
They seem to be coincidentally lining up.
Does anyone
Because
have
the
anything
force is
reflective
fucking with
on
us
them?
again.
Well.
Fuck.
What?
Nix's arm.
Just leave your arm in the water.
It's reflective light, right? So maybe like the light that we're seeing is like from your arm, from
that's
a
stretch,
group,
Aurelio.
a group of us. In
Do you think
the
it's whistling at
future.
you too?
Yes.
My arm whirs. It doesn't whistle.
You look
If
to
it
your
was
left, and
whistling-
Nyx is just like.
I fully believe. I'm gonna talk again. I'm gonna talk to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Help! We're lost.
Yep. All right. That's fine.
Fair enough.
I believe in you. We're trying.
Please, God, tell me he can tell which direction it's coming from.
Yeah. Can I tell what direction it's going from?
Yeah. Seems
Which way?
seems to be following the footprints.
Okay, we keep going. I believe in
Okay.
it. We keep going.
This is why we're here in the first place.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Abram, once again,
Yeah, it's me.
you keep feeling as if Aurelio and Nyx keep trying to go different directions from you at random intervals, and you don't understand why.
What's that place?
What place?
That forest from the Mirkwood. We're in Mirkwood.
I don't
Abram,
know this reference.
Abram,
Yeah,
make
Do you
a...
guys not? Oh my god.
Ooh. Who's got a... Everybody roll perception, okay? Everybody roll perception.
Okay, but DM, this is a serious question.
What?
Is this?
If your question is, are we
Like-
in Mirkwood, then I'm going to eject you from the campaign.
No, not are we there, but is this? Is it like? Because is it the same kind of deal where like they kept getting weirdly lost in Mirkwood?
You tell me, Aurelio, how you feel.
Because it. Well, okay, because like in Mirkwood, right? If you went
roll
off the
perception, by the way.
path, you could never find the path again. That was Mirkwood.
Oh, well, I hate to break it to you, Aurelio, but you never found a path to begin with here.
Exactly. So like,
Okay.
fuck.
Next, I think you might be getting tired. You look at your arm, you look at the compass, you're trying to figure out where we're going, and maybe we're going up on like hour 3 almost, and maybe you look ahead off to the left trying to see that stupid light that Aurelio fucking keeps talking about,
And Abram.
just disappearing around the bend of a tree, the trenches getting out of from the swamp area. You see the back of someone's head as they disappear around a corner.
There's a person.
Hold
they
on,
look
Nyx,
like?
before you say anything out loud. They had a strange pants on, a dark colored jacket, very light skin, and pink hair.
What?
And something tied around their waist.
I told you guys. I told you guys. You were like, oh, Nick's arm isn't talking to you. Well, damn right it is. That's Abram. You slut, Abram. You're with another girl.
But only Nick saw this.
I
She
don't think she's really
looks at
feeling
Abram,
thoughts.
very confused.
Abram's just walking. He looks grumpy, but he's just walking.
And then she looks back over where she saw the figure, and she kind of like points, and she's like, "I think I saw someone with."
Is that why you keep wandering off in another direction?
No, I
Sounds-
literally just saw this now. There is a
And you,
person-
Aurelio, why do you keep wandering off? It would be best if we stay together.
What do you mean? I'm not wandering off.
Yes, you are. I can feel the rope tugging.
Listen,
No, I'm not. We're all going in the
Grace!
same direction. I'm
Listen.
a man.
Wait, what, Nyx?
if we follow that person, perhaps they know where we're going better than we do, or something.
Did you say that they
or-
had pink hair?
Yes.
Yep.
I look at Abram.
Abram.
But it can't be. And they also had something tied around the waist, but that's impossible because Abram's right here.
I look at Abram's waist, admiring.
Thanks.
I point at Abram's waist and I point at his hair.
Well, regardless, I'm right here, so it's not me if it's someone with pink hair.
Right,
What?
but if it's a ghost that's imitating Abram to look friendly towards us, we should go say hi.
Or kill it.
No.
Well, I have my staff out, so if it decides to attack us, I'm bonking it in the head.
Well, think about it. We've
is-
been walking for 3 hours. It had all this time to kill us, but instead it's been leading us somewhere. So I don't think it would just spend all that time and waste its own time to kill us.
Aurelio,
you
you
know?
hear a splash behind you.
I think we should keep going.
What is it?
No one looks back. No one looks back. No one looks back. Keep going forward.
I'm going in the direction where I saw the person.
Oh my
with the pink
god.
hair.
You can't, you're tied together.
No, we're following. We're going.
Guys,
we're following.
follow!
You can't.
No one looking back. We're following Nyx.
Fine,
Okay.
oh my god.
I take a little peek.
Hey, so much.
All right, hold on. Let me establish this order of operations. You guys are following footprints, and every now and then you hear bird warbling whistles. This
Yep.
figure that Nyx saw disappear behind a tree
Abram.
was a little bit off the beaten path of the footprints that you have been following.
We'll be fine.
And
No, we won't.
Let's
We
go.
have to-
and Aurelia
No,
just
wait,
heard a
wait, wait,
splash
wait.
behind him.
No, wait, no, wait.
Go.
No, just stop
Hold on,
moving.
no, stop. You gotta discuss. Aurelio, You figured it out?
Wait. Oh my god. Are we behind ourselves at all times?
Did I hear? I heard the splash when Nyx moved, right?
Oh shit.
What happened?
You saw me from behind, and we heard someone behind us. We're like behind ourselves at the.
Don't look behind you. Either something's imitating us, or we're in some weird parallel dimension, and I don't.
Okay.
You're never supposed to come in contact with yourself. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna peek behind. You guys stay put right here.
I don't know. Last time we turned around, a monster attacked us. Maybe
I'm
we're
gonna
not
take a
supposed to
little
look.
peek.
We're gonna
little
die
peek.
again.
I
taking a
just
little
want to rephrase one more time. You guys have been following footprints for the past 3 hours, and they've been they've been meandering and they've been weird, but they've been progressing deeper into the woods.
Yeah.
This
so let's
figure you
stop.
saw was off that trail, and you heard something behind you.
It was off the trail of which we were going.
Yes, the footprints do not lead that way.
Which is different for
predicting
once.
the future of what we're gonna do. Go ahead, though.
We're not
around.
gonna. No one move at all. I'm not even gonna move my feet to turn around. No one make any new footprints. I'm not even moving my feet. I'm just turning my head like an owl. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm staying put.
Yep.
Okay.
Same.
I turned my head like an owl to look behind me.
Okay, Aurelio, since you are not in fact an owl, I think you just kind of like turn.
Well,
as
like
much,
my torso.
You turn as much as you fucking can without like breaking your fucking spine.
Yeah. I'm also like holding
About
on to like the rope, so I stay.
100 feet behind you, there is someone behind a tree, and they have stopped moving.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Nyx,
Yeah.
take one step forward.
I do.
You hear a splash
DM.
behind you.
Did they move
Yes.
out from behind the tree?
No, not totally.
Nyx, take another step.
I do.
You see the torso and bottom of this figure, and they are wearing mostly blue outfits, and you see a blue arm.
Nyx, take another step.
I take another step.
It's Nyx, but there's no features on her face.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna hang up and go to bed. No, I hate skinwalkers. They're so.
Right, but
okay.
it only moves when we do, or when our equivalent does. So how come? Does it have anything around its waist?
No, actually. Well,
But the
you
Abram
got to
one
make a
did.
perception check at this point.
Okay, I'm making one.
I'm so terrified.
Oh,
There's
God.
something wrapped around its waist, and then it just trails into the water.
I'm dead.
Abram,
Oh,
Abram,
yes.
Abram and Nyx, stand still and look around you when I move. Okay,
Okay, I
Sure.
am actively looking around.
Yeah.
I take a step.
I'm also listening for splashing.
Abram, make a perception check, because you're the only one who said
Oh,
that.
give me the splashies. Oh,
It doesn't matter. You ask the question. Far and away, you hear the sound of bark slide and water splash.
Would you say these sounds are 50 feet apart?
I suppose maybe. Question
Maybe.
mark.
I'm trying to figure out why my people keep wandering off.
Wait, which direction was Nyx wandering in? Towards her doppelganger?
Nyx tried to real Nyx, I guess we're gonna
No, like,
refer to her. She tried
not
to
what she-
pursue the
No.
Abram.
I mean unconsciously, like not knowing about it, subconsciously.
I don't
when
think
she-
there's a way we could have.
Hold on, I have a question. So you're saying when you told Nyx to simply take a step,
No.
What direction
Let me
did she
describe
go?
this.
because she
I'm-
went off the path.
No, I'm not. Abram
I know
has
what
told
you're
us
asking.
we keep wandering from him. and
Yeah,
it's
when they
weird.
pull at the rope.
When we pull the rope,
Oh,
are
I
we pulling
see.
towards our doppelgangers?
I don't think that you would
I don't
be
think
able
there's
to
a way
know
to
that.
know that. Yeah.
You do
The only
keep
way to
trying
know-
to. You do all. You keep trying to leave this path of footprints.
The only way we can figure this out is if I cut the rope and we just keep walking. But that might be dangerous. We might end up way far
Abram
apart.
seems to be the only one that's immune to it.
I don't know if I'd say that. I'm in the middle. So
Oh
in
wait,
that
no,
move-
because we're already following his doppelganger's footprints.
Well, no, because he went off the path.
I have a question for you, all as the DM.
Sure.
Oh,
What makes you so sure that that's Abram's footprints?
I don't know, because
He's
3
the
feet
tallest,
gauge or
so-
something. I don't know. That's what I said. I was like, "What? Why is it mine?" And they were like, "Cause you're heavy." And then you said that because you're
I
fat.
never said a goddamn thing.
It's fine.
That wasn't me. I didn't say that.
Abram, I'm gonna
Well,
do
it's
it.
an
Abram
Abrams.
cuts the rope. He cuts the rope.
It's
Don't
one
worry.
of the Abrams.
Don't worry. He cuts the rope and he turns around.
I immediately hold on to Abrams' arm.
I do the
And he-
same.
He's looking at the Nyx doppelganger.
They're not.
If he can.
She's not moving.
That's
I'm
fine.
looking at.
I'm looking
where-
at her.
Where
I
was
want
the
to go
Abram
over
one?
there. He's going, I guess.
Explain to me exactly what is happening here.
They're not letting me do it. I want to go to the Nyx doppelganger.
Well, if you want to go to the next doppelganger without her moving, our Nyx
exactly.
can't move.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna stay right here. I'm
Exactly.
gonna stand right here.
And
I'm
she
not
won't
gonna move.
Okay. Yeah.
I will stay with Nyx
Sure.
because
Yes.
we're right in the middle of these
Okay.
two Abrams and Nyxes.
That's
so.
totally.
Yes.
So Abram is the only
I
one
don't-
moving, huh?
Yeah, except
I'm gonna watch where Abrams.
exactly. He points to
have
the
my
tree and
eyes
he's like,
on
"Do
Abram."
not, do not let
Oh, wait,
that Abram
Nyx,
come
are
back."
you watching real Abram or fake Abram?
Okay.
She should
Fake.
watch fake Abram.
Okay, I'm gonna watch real Abram.
All right,
then.
You
Abram.
watch me.
Abram, you
Yes.
take two. Everybody's watching you. I'm assuming with a personal gaze.
Different use.
In a way.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm
Yeah.
watching fake Abram.
Okay, next you're the only one watching fake Abram. Aurelia, who you
Yes.
watching?
I'm
Me.
watching real Abram.
Okay,
Yes.
Abram, you take like let's say 3 steps. Is that agreeable?
Sure.
Okay, you take 3 steps. Nix, someone comes around the corner,
Oh
back towards you,
I
and
hate this.
and it is Abram.
no! He's so scary.
And they step on a tree branch as they go through, and it just completely you hear a loud cracking sound, and nothing really. It's just popping. It's just scary.
Damn, you are
Okay,
fat.
how far? Shut up! How far? How far are these doppelgangers from the originals?
I don't know, Abram, but if you were to walk all the way back to that fake Nyx, there's a good chance that this other
That's
Abram
why I'm
will
not
catch up to
moving.
your friend.
Because if they're always 50 feet apart from the real, I'm just saying. For example, if she's 50 feet away, and he's 50 feet away from me, if I walk to to Nyx, fake Nyx, the real Abram will be with the group. I mean, the fake
Wait,
Abram. I
but
can't even
if-
talk anymore.
If we'll call him Fabram. If they can
Fabram,
never meet up with us because they're always 50 feet apart and they can only move when we move,
Mhm.
what can he do anything if you don't do it? So if he walks up to us, can he move your arm?
Abram lifts his right hand.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so it's just movement, like where they
Yeah,
go.
so I don't know what he's gonna do if he gets close to you, or if I
Let's
get close to
find
this
out.
Nyx.
Does he have
That's
any
why-
of Abram's weapons?
He's got these. This Abram looks almost exactly the same as your Abram. They just have no features on their face.
So he's
It's
got
probably
all
not
the-
real.
Yeah,
Aurelio,
can't
make an insight check.
what's that? It's wisdom or
Wisdom,
intelligence?
yes.
17.
Something is not right.
What? About Fabram or Abram?
About it. You're looking at fake Abram and you're looking at fake Nyx. You look at them and they look like your friends, but there is something wrong, as if there's something you're not seeing, as if
Oh my
there's
God, I'm gonna
just
throw
something
up.
not quite. There's
I
nothing
hate this.
Well,
Abram.
you mean besides their face not being there?
besides their face not being there, yeah.
Are
Abram,
they mirrored?
Yes.
move closer to fake me, and Nyx has her staff at the ready.
Aurelio, they are mirrored.
Oh my god. Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
What?
I
Ugh.
thought so.
Oh. Oh, Fortuna. Alright, what are we gonna do about this? I mean, they're Oh, that's why they. Okay.
They're mirrored of us. Where's me?
Yeah, where. Oh my god, I don't know.
Haven't
About
See, that's
found
the
him yet.
scariest one.
this. So the rope. Wait a minute.
We
so
don't know where he is.
the rope. Well, I cut it now, but the rope that was connected to Nyx, it went into the water.
It's
I don't know
just
if that
trailing
matters.
back into the water. Yeah, Abram, you look around for the ropes and hey, wait a minute. You're 20 feet
Mhm.
away from your friends now.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not good. Okay.
Yeah, didn't he move 20 feet away from us, though? 'Cause he was
No, I
walking
only
towards
took
us.
3 steps, and then I warped. So where's
my
the fake
God.
Abram? Yes, hi.
Oh my God.
He's pretty close.
20 feet closer. Hey. Did you realize something, Nyx?
Oh my god!
Tell me!
Tell us.
So, every time we move, they move.
Yeah.
However, what if also every time they move, we move?
Oh my god.
Is
And
that-
we don't realize it.
Wait, so does that mean fake Abram was the one who wanted to move 20 feet closer, so it moved me 20 feet away?
Yes.
so
Is
we're
he- did he do
controlling each
anything,
other.
Or is he just closer?
He's just standing closer now.
He's not moving or anything.
He's not
Do
moving
they
or
have face
anything.
muscles? Like when you say
Yeah,
okay,
does he?
when
no.
you say they have no face, do they just have like the indents of where the parts of their face should be, or is it just completely like?
Yeah, it's
like
like
an
it's like a
orb, almost.
skull that had skin stretched over the front of it, but without the
Ew.
cartilage. That would
Okay.
form a face normally, or without the hair follicles.
I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna point to Fabrum.
You hear a sound, but it's very far away, like crows alighting from a tree branch or something.
Omen. Bad omen.
I'm gonna make. I'm gonna. You remember that noise you made for the thistle? That one. I'm gonna make that noise at it.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
No, I mean I don't know. Roll,
Oh,
sir. Roll. Oh, man, what is this? Roll sleight of hand. Roll
What is
sleight of
this?
hand.
Well, I'm rolling sleight. Okay.
Yes.
Sleight of tongue.
I'm gonna steal from you, fake Abram.
Wait, hold on. Aurelio,
Yeah.
you are a roguish thief bard fusion, okay? right?
I'm a gunslinger gun artist.
Right. Yeah. What is the best, most proficient skill that you have on your character sheet?
Oh, I'm a good deceiver.
Yes. Roll that.
Nat 20 plus 7.
It takes a step back.
What?
You
Do I get pulled back?
Abram, you're just standing a little bit closer to your friends now for some reason.
Oh yeah, for some reason.
You guys like maybe you are confused. Nix and Abram, you look around because you're like, it's that sound again. You're looking for the light, and then you realize Aurelio made that sound because he mimicked it perfectly.
Okay.
Did I mimic it perfectly, or did my fake Aurelio was the one talking to me?
That's what I'm worried about. What if it's Aurelio? I'm listening to you the whole time.
Man, the Leon Fialblade got you fucking spooked, huh, boys?
Yes.
Okay, so it's scared of that noise, which means the thing that we're trying to follow is helping us.
In theory. Okay, I still want to come in contact with one of these, and we can't do it to our own. We have to do it to one of the others. So, but
It means if you come into contact with them,
yeah.
we're gonna come in contact. All right, do it.
Okay, be
I
ready.
can whistle.
I don't know.
I'm ready. I have my staff at the ready.
Pursed.
Wait, this was something else I was gonna say. Can I just shoot at it?
You can try.
You might shoot at us. Don't do it.
I don't
Nix
think
is
you
right
can-
here.
I don't think they can actually use the things that are.
Oh,
I
but
think
what if
it's
they
just an
can?
image. Well, then I guess we're gonna die.
All right, well, don't critical hit it, okay? Because
Okay, do you want me to just walk over to it, which will bring Abram to you? Fake
Yes.
Abram. Or
Yes.
do you want me to shoot it? Walk to it? Okay,
Walk,
I will.
walk.
I can whistle, so don't
Okay.
worry.
Abram, you take one step after another. Aurelio, hold on. Before you go forming a backup plan, I would like to bring out the fact that you rolled a natural 20 on that. You think
Yeah.
you can recreate that reliably, buddy?
Also,
one-
I'm
That's why
gonna,
we're in this mess, because you believed.
I'm gonna. Hey, and this isn't the thing we were trying to contact because they're scared of things. So I still believe in that thing. I'm gonna talk to that thing, the whistle bird.
Okay.
Whistlebird thing.
Wait. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Cause talking's free action.
Right.
I'm gonna say
You wait. Hold on. Formulate. We're going to say I have to resolve this thing that Abram has chosen to do. It's too late for him.
yeah, go for it.
He takes
Go
a
for it.
few steps forward. There's a splash in the water. The world around you is dim. You get closer to Nyx, but the closer you get, the more you realize that there's just something not right about her, Abram. There's something strange. Like looking at a picture that's like fake. And I mean, obviously you realize, wait, her metal arm is on the wrong side. But then there's some
Her
other
hair's on the wrong side.
there's some other things too, like the color is just not quite right, and there's stitches on her clothing that's missing. There's things that just make you feel off about her, uncanny. And the closer you get, the colder the water feels, and the darker the world gets, and the less and
I'm
less
so
color you
uncomfortable.
notice.
Uh-huh. Do I feel any different aside from cold and unnerved? Like, is my breathing okay?
You begin to see your own breath.
Okay, but I can still breathe. I'm not like short-winded. I
No,
don't
you
feel
are.
Faint. Oh, I'm short-winded. Do I feel faint?
Um,
Can I see straight? Is my body weak?
you're asking a
Arms are
lot.
heavy.
You're asking a lot of questions. Yes, you feel
And they're good questions.
You feel uncorrect.
Okay.
The closer you get to this thing that is looking like your friend but not quite your friend, the worse you feel. And the other two of you, Abram has started to come closer and closer, and as they walk through the water, you hear splashing, but there's no part of them that bounces or moves. The hair remains perfectly still as they
Holy
come closer
fuck.
together.
Oh my god.
Their
that's
face
so
completely
creepy.
blank, and then they stop, exactly as Abram stops, wherever he is.
Yeah. I was gonna say I stop before I get too... Like, I stop once I start feeling, like, sick. So
And you see your
still
own
weird.
breath as Abram has gotten very close to you. Aurelia, what do you do?
Abram? I shout at Abram, real Abram.
Real Abram.
Abram,
Yeah.
get, like, a
Aurelio?
nick on your arm.
Wait, what about my arm?
Like, if I were, I want to shoot fake you. Not like shoot him, but like I want to skin
I
his arm.
understand. To
And
see
if
if
he,
it
I want
wounds
to see
me.
if you get a scratch. You cool with that?
I mean, I can also just tap him with my staff.
I
know.
don't think you should touch him.
No, no.
Do not touch him.
Plus, you could accidentally blow him up, and then Abram's dead, and I don't trust that.
Don't they feel like just as weird as I do because Abram's
We do.
close to them?
Yes,
Okay.
you feel
So
incredibly uncomfortable.
don't touch them.
I'm just gonna shoot. I have my long gun, so I have like pretty good sights on that shit. I'm not aiming to
Okay.
kill or maim
Alright.
or anything. I'm aiming to scratch on his arm to draw blood.
Okay, you are still gonna have to roll an attack action with this
Yeah.
weapon.
7.
Hey, Abram.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
It would be 17.
Aurelia, you fire, but you do not see any kind of reaction. You see no movement. You must have missed.
Sorry. I can try to shoot Nyx. Her AC might be a little bit lower than mine.
All right, next. You're next.
I'm so afraid.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
Just a little nick. A little nick.
Oh my god. Okay, let me try.
I'm
I've never
terrified.
wanted. Just kill me now. Just kill me.
I'm so scared.
I'll do what I can. 24.
Abram, you fire, but you don't see any kind of wound or any kind of reaction. You must have missed.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait a minute. No. We're not missing. It's going through them.
That hits my armor class.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hitting you, but it's not doing anything to you
They're
because
not-
you're
I'm
not
gonna
real.
go-
They're illusions. They're not
Abram, I'm
real.
gonna test something.
Okay, just don't waste your ammo.
If I'm not,
Too late.
Okay, because I have
tell
to.
me if fake
Where's
me moves, and
Sure.
I bring my staff down to lightly like tap the Abram in front of me.
Okay.
I don't think you're that close. How long is the staff? Is like 6 feet, right? This thing is still like 12 feet away. I don't think.
Yeah,
you're
I'm not that.
close.
I'm not that close.
Abram, get closer.
Uh,
Within 6 feet.
that's pretty close, Nyx.
Just trust
He
me on this
says.
one.
Okay.
Abram grits his teeth and he starts walking closer
Abram,
to the
you
fake
feel
Nyx.
colder and colder, and your breath
He
feels
slows
with
down.
with every breath you suck in, you're just not getting the same energy from it, and your vision is starting to get a little dark.
Yeah,
And
he slows down.
You see other Nyx as she raises up her hands as if to welcome you into an embrace.
Oh no.
What?
Nyx, he says weakly.
Yeah?
I mean, what's Abram doing? What's fake Abram doing? As he
Fake
gets
Abram
more-
has also gotten closer.
Is he?
How are his hands?
Yeah. What?
Well, they don't do anything until fake Nyx takes a step forward, and at the same time, real Nyx suddenly takes a step forward as well and gets closer.
Real
to
Aurelio
Abram.
grabs the back of Nyx's jacket and yanks her backwards.
good
towards
thinking.
him.
And then
Oh my God.
instantaneously, the other one is back about 3 feet.
Oh
Still
my God,
standing.
you saved us. Abram puts a hand to his head, kind of like. Oh.
Abram, come back here. Aurelio says, "Don't make."
Save us, bird. You son
Where'd
of
it
a
come from?
bitch.
It came farther down the path, the trail of the footprints that you've been following all this time.
And Abram is on the path. I mean,
no,
Fabram.
Fabram, none of them are on the path.
Wait,
They can't go on the path.
or I think they're trying to lead us off of the path. Maybe the blue thing is making the path somehow.
We're on the path. We have to. Abram, come back here.
Abram, are you gonna go back?
I don't know. He keeps looking at fake Nyx. What is she doing?
She's still holding her arms out.
Abram, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Oh god, I almost fell out of my chair. Can I turn back and look at our Nyx? What is she doing?
She's
She's
just
standing
picking
there.
herself up off the ground after Aurelio pulled her back.
Sorry,
It's okay.
could have died.
Abram starts backpedaling, but he's watching the fake Nyx.
Okay.
I'm
Make
like
a
holding.
make a
Nyx's
dexterity
arm.
saving throw, Abram.
Oh,
What?
she's gonna juice me, guys.
That means I'm holding on to real Nyx, by the way. I will grapple her
21.
if I need to.
It's
Abram,
fine.
I think that in this high tension moment, you take a few steps backward, and then you hear a splash, and I don't even think you turn around. I think you leap. Maybe the rest of the distance, because this Nyx just stepped another step forward to try and
Boink.
get close to you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
And
throw up. I'm
I
so
think
fucking
that
scared.
you maybe dead-ass sprint back to your friends, and with every step you take, the other Abram takes an equal step backwards. Back until
we
they're-
Oh my god!
back until
He just
they're
flew backwards.
behind the tree that they disappeared behind earlier.
Aurelio's in
my
awe. He's like, oh my god.
That's that dexterity.
All three of you are
Plus
back
5.
together.
Okay. Abram looks a little bit paler than normal, if that's possible.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate
So who
this.
wants to test the theory that we're drawn to our doppelgangers?
Well, it's
let's
interesting
get
that
going
you
on the
say
path,
that,
please.
Aurelio, because you're about 10 feet away from your friends all of a sudden.
Ah,
What? No, yours is trying to get. We never saw yours.
I
and
grab him.
Trying to get closer, and I don't like it.
wait,
Oh.
don't grab me yet. Don't grab me yet. I'm staying right here. Don't grab me yet. Where's
Aurelio,
mine?
you're being pulled off the path towards the darkest, most dreary part of the forest that you
Wait,
have
am I still
seen
walking?
so far.
I've stopped walking. I'm consciously choosing not to walk.
Well, then now you've just suddenly stopped.
All right. I can still see my friends, right?
Oh, they're about 20 feet away now. They're screaming at you.
Right. Do you see my doppelganger?
I look around.
You see him off in the distance. He
There
is
he is.
The boy.
completely faceless, but there's something
Oh no.
horribly wrong.
Oh no.
Well, what's
What's horribly wrong?
What's the part where his eyes gone?
It's-
Looking like.
You don't understand. That
Oh, no.
part is just not there.
Oh my god. I'm gonna.
Like it's just a hole in my
Like
doppelganger?
like transparency, but then through it is some kind of weird shimmering, some kind of otherworldly texture that does not occur in nature. It's something not correct.
I physically cannot play Sargasso anymore.
I'm gonna whistle at him. Hey, girl. Let me
Oh
whistle
my-
at you.
There's a meme for this, but I can't think of what the song is called.
I can. Jason Derulo.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll try. I don't know.
You can blow my whistle, babe. Alright, I'm
No
whistling.
thanks. I'm good.
I'm whistling at him. Deception. Let's do it.
I think I found one. Deception off. I think he has the same sheet as you,
Nothing-
so if he does anything, we're dead.
Nothing seems to happen, Aurelio, as you whistle at that figure far in the distance, shaded beneath dark, dark trees.
Yeah, I didn't whistle well enough. That's on me, guys. Where am I, by the way? I'm 20 feet away from them.
You're
You said
about
it was hella
25
dark.
feet away from your friends.
Wait, you said 20. I consciously choose not to move. I'm like keeping a track on that.
You're 25 feet away from your friends, Aurelio.
Oh, bird.
It's Aurelio.
I gotta
think,
know.
Yeah, just look real quick because I'm just gonna say I think
Put that in the the YouTube description.
I think
Okay.
I think these things have just as much will as we do in a way. So even if you're not moving, it can decide to move, and you can't do anything about it.
Aurelio,
Until
you're
you
30
decide to
feet
also
from your
move.
friends.
Yeah, so you might want to
Right.
decide which way you're going.
I'm walking back towards my friends now, but I wanted to ask, like, I want to look around while I'm doing it. Like, I want to look at where I am.
Your other self disappears backwards into the dark trees and shadows from which they came as you slowly get closer and closer to your friends again.
No, but I wanted to look around where I was.
You
Like
were
you?
surrounded in a dark, dark wood where you could barely even see the sky, but the sky that you could see did not look correct. It wasn't blue. It was just like white, opaque light, off gray in a way. But that's strange, because it was sunny. You should see a blue sky.
They're trying to take our spots.
I don't want to be here.
They're trying to take our spots.
I don't want to
Okay,
be
listen, this is
here.
all well and good, Abram says. I don't know where the hell Aurelio is. I guess is he with us?
Aurelio, where are you?
Yeah. I'm
Did you
with
come
them.
back?
I came
Okay.
back, yeah.
Yeah, you dragged.
I
your
hold
little
on. I hold on to both of their wrists,
Okay.
I hold on to Abram.
Holding
I
tightly.
also hang on to Abram.
Okay.
just because when we're not moving, the doppelgangers can move us because we're not moving.
But if
So,
we all hold each other, we're moving together.
yes, which I don't know how the doppelgangers handle that. I guess they just all move in one direction, but they're all 50 feet apart or whatever.
Wait,
Yes. Hello.
cardinal direction. Where are they? Like they're not all right
What?
next to each other.
No.
So like, is Nyx in the north? Is what's up? Where
Yeah.
are
well,
was
they're-
Abram north?
They're all.
we? Abram
Nice.
has a compass.
I do.
Okay. I think that you have discerned that they are all, in fact, equidistant from one another in 3 separate directions.
Yes.
Who's in the north?
Well, they're not aligned. They're not aligned coordinately. They're not like that.
Okay, I got it. So
One-
that might not be
yeah.
important.
It's
but they
It's
are
like
equidistant.
northwest, southwest, east. I guess. Yeah, I guess like
Sure,
that.
And we're in the middle.
Yeah, you're in the middle, following a trail that goes north-south. Not really. I don't think that the cardinal direction actually equates that way. But the point is that is. Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
As much as I want to do crazy shit with them and have real Aurelio meet up with you guys and see if I get lost in the darkness, we should probably just keep moving. Following
That's
each
what I'm
other.
saying. That's what I was gonna say. This is horrifying, and we should be
Yeah.
careful. But I don't think we can do anything about it. And
Yeah,
but what
I
should we
think
do?
it's
That's what I'm gonna
just
say. What are we gonna
psychological.
do?
Let's
think we
just
need-
keep following
Yeah.
the footprints.
We need to keep following the bird
I
noises.
think so because
We need the
if-
bird machine check.
the bird machine. Yeah, because I
Do you
think they're
roll
trying to lead us
perception?
off into hell. Sure, I don't know what that means, but sure.
Perception.
Yeah, but what do we perceive?
Well, you
It's
asked me
the
like,
footprints.
I thought you said like, are we gonna try and find that light again?
Sure.
Yes, DM, please do that thing that you just said that you think that we should do.
Well, I knew where
Abram,
the
far
the
north
bird-
along the winding trail of footprints, you do see a flash of a blue light again.
There it is.
take us.
Okay, we're just holding hands at this point. Let's go.
We are.
Okay,
Yeah,
We're
fuck
Wizard
it.
of Oz.
all right.
We can let go easier than cutting the rope or something.
Abram,
Yes.
you are in the middle, so we'll just orient
Yeah.
from you, I suppose. You start to walk forward, all 3 of you together, and perhaps you are, I'm assuming, going to be looking at your significant others with a special keenness, and you notice that they all begin to follow you in that same direction, but always maintaining their coordinate from you at all times. And you're just following after this gate of footsteps that is just beneath the water, barely seeable. And no matter the current, no matter anything that happens to the sands, these footprints seem to maintain themselves. And they wind, they double back, they go around in circles. You circle around a tree no less than 3 times. But every time you go around the tree, everything looks a little bit different. It's a bit darker, a bit dimmer.
Oh, we're going
Oh.
straight to hell.
Do you think it's doing this
The
on
colors
purpose to
change.
confuse the doppelgangers?
Wait a minute. What kind of change?
It just, things look different.
Darker, more saturated, less saturated.
All 3.
Name a color palette, DM.
You
Yeah.
move from jungle to temperate to light green to monochrome and then back again.
We're going through fucking worlds. Okay.
And
Okay, keep
Abram,
going.
make
Yeah.
a strength athletics
Um,
check, please.
Babies, don't leave me. Hold on
guys.
tight.
I'm starting to think I shouldn't have chased that
Hey.
light.
It's too late now.
Okay, Abram, you, for just a second, you get perhaps just a little bit confused and you get kind of desperate and look for that light again because things are changing around you as you walk around a singular tree in the middle of the swamp. What's happening? And you look for that tree. You feel Nyx slip away.
No.
And you look to your left and take a step, and she just kind of like the tree breaks line of sight for just a second, but she's not there.
Let's stop immediately.
Okay.
Nyx?
Nyx,
character.
you watch as Abram walks around a tree and is just gone. He does not come off the other side.
Hey,
Can she
where's
hear
Aurelio
me?
in all this? Who am I with?
I think you're still holding.
You're
my
still
hand. I
holding
hope,
on, Abram.
For God's sake. Okay, thank God. I have one child.
I look around the tree.
You
follow-
see.
Can she hear me?
You
Nix?
look at Nyx. You immediately just like follow after Abram after he disappeared behind a tree, and as you turn the corner, you see him again, and you are once again back together.
No, 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 no. Nix, am I with him?
Is Aurelio with Abram?
No.
I fucking knew.
I'm not moving. Nix, how do you feel when you're this close to this Abram, apparently?
He feels cold.
No, don't touch him.
What color is Nix in?
He'll eat you.
She's in jungle. Everything is
are
very
we?
saturated. You're back to normal desaturated.
Okay, hold on. So what happened was she went around the tree first in my
No,
world,
we
in
did.
my eyes. We went around and I let go and then I turned around, what? DM,
Yes.
when this happened, rewind a little bit. Okay, so I felt her slip away.
You felt her slip away. You kept
As we were
walking
walking
about
around the
8
tree.
feet,
Yes.
and then she's gone.
Did I turn around to see her disappear, or was she in front of me
You-
when she disappeared?
She was just out of view. She was
In
I
front
said
of us.
behind
Because we
you.
kept walking.
Because you kept walking.
So she was behind us.
She
okay.
was behind you. You have left her behind, quote unquote.
I don't. Yeah.
Abram's got to
Do you
stay
think-
put. I've got to
do you-
move back.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
wanna-
Do you think we can move back, or that she can? I don't know if she can move forward without running into the other Abram.
No, we can move
I
backwards.
can move
though.
around him?
Do not move. I can't move either because then he'll move.
Do I see me anywhere?
You do not see you anywhere.
I can move. I'm gonna move back to get Nix. Tie your rope around me. Tie your rope
Okay,
around me.
I fixed the rope. I
Give
put
me,
the
like, 10
distance.
feet.
I was gonna say the distance is a lot bigger, so he can
Okay.
move. I'm standing
Aurelio,
still.
you
Okay.
take a few steps backward and
No, wait. Shh, shh, shh,
I'm
shh.
sorry.
I'm setting up a little game plan.
This
here.
is very important.
if I tug this rope really sharply twice, yank it.
Okay.
Okay.
I
move
prepare
back
to yank.
slowly around the tree.
Okay. Very strangely, as you walk around the tree, retracing the footprints that you've been following all this time, the world begins to just ever so slightly change somehow. And somehow, as you walk around the corner, you see Abram's back and Nyx facing each other just come into view from around the tree, even though she wasn't there when you looked before.
Okay. Hey,
Try
Nix.
talking to her. I was gonna say God, because I don't think she could hear me.
Hey Nix. It's
Can I hear him?
it's real Leo.
You see him. He's
I
just
have
right
face.
there. He's like only 3 feet away, actually. It's like no distance at all.
But did she hear him? Don't fuck with me.
Yes, you heard him.
We left you in the wrong dimension, apparently.
If I get out of like viewing distance from this Abram, please tell me he's not gonna just grab me.
I don't know. The other.
You're about 10 feet away from this Abram.
Can I consciously say I want to? Can I like just tell myself over and over to stand still? This is what I'm choosing to do.
Make a
Because they
Constitution
can-
saving throw.
Exactly. See, if I'm not moving, they can be like, "I want to move," and it'll move me, and he'll eat you. Well, Constitution saving throw. And because
Can
your
I-
Nyx tried to eat me when you weren't moving.
Abram, you hear a splash and look down, and your
Mm-hmm.
foot has raised out of the water, and probably with a little bit of fury, you slam it back down again and just bury it into the mud.
Oh my God, he almost killed you all. Okay.
Can I look at? Did I see the Abram in not our world? Just
You watch
freak
Nyx and Aurelia, you look at this Abram as they almost take a step towards you.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
one thing we got
move-
figured out then.
To Aurelio.
Okay. You
yeah,
take
just-
hold
I
of
hold
him.
out my hand.
Okay, yeah, you...
I
Oh,
grab
my
him.
own shadow just scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry. I almost screamed. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, Nyx, you're with Aurelio holding hands, holding bodies, potentially, just hugging.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull Nyx into me.
And
even
then
though
you
she's, like,
realize
5
it's
feet
not a...
taller.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
This bitch is Nyx. I don't care what her face looks like. This is Nyx now.
Oh, God.
God.
Okay, Aurelio, add Nyx to your inventory.
okay.
Don't let me do your inventory.
Get
I
in
am my own.
Okay.
Okay.
I like
Entity.
wrap.
Okay.
I wrap an arm around Nyx, and then I hold my other arm onto the rope, and I just tug twice.
Okay.
I pull.
All right, Abram, you pull this. You just pull them from around the corner of this tree, and it's only about 6 feet, but you just couldn't see him on the other
I
side.
didn't trust myself to walk back.
I don't blame you.
Also, I thought it'd be really funny if you saw Aurelio just get yanked backwards by nothing. The fake Aurelio.
Oh god.
Yeah, you don't
Like,
see
My
fake
doppelganger
Aurelio,
is
but...
like, whoa.
Okay, all
Wait,
three of you are
we're
back
back.
together. What do you do?
Tie the rope around me.
Tied next to fucking. Yeah.
Are you tied next to fucking?
But
Okay.
closer. She's like 2 feet away from me.
Okay. You test the rope even and give it a good few touches. You guys don't see your doppelgangers at this point, but it's just because the trees have gotten so dense and everything has become so difficult to see through, and the branches
yeah.
hang lower and the vines are tighter and the trees look broader and thicker. But you continue to go? Question
Also,
mark?
because we left fake Abram back in the 3rd dimension or something.
Yeah, that's weird because technically he was really close, but he was in another dimension or something.
So he was
that's
still
kind of
50
horrible.
feet away because he was in a different dimension. And we all know that we're always 50 feet away from a different dimension at all times.
I guess so. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep going. I mean, things are changing, so that's
I'm literally
good.
going to shit myself.
You
Me too. I'm
continue
having
to
a
go
panic attack.
forward, and I think that you fall for maybe another hour, and it's at this point that
Shit, that creature is not
you
neutral
hear
towards
a
anyone.
roar off in the far, far
Yeah.
distance. But wait,
damn
no,
it.
hold on. But wait a minute. It feels so visceral, so real, no longer drowned or dimmed. It's vibrant. It's meaty. It like fills your ears and grounds you even. And you look around maybe one last time as you see a pink hair as it disappears behind a tree as you continue to walk forward. They don't appear on the other side. You look behind you and you see a Nyx as she walks through a shadow. And then they're gone. And as
we make
one
it?
last moment you see Anne Aurelio as they walk along a fallen log over a babbling brook. And they just disappear into thin air. And you look above you, and you are privy to open blue sky.
Oh my god. We did it, probably. Yeah.
I think I fucked us.
It's fine. We're
No, because you know that creature?
I don't care. We can kill it.
No, what if he was the guardian
Oh.
and he prevents those things from showing up? And
Did they only show up
keeping-
after we attacked
me
them?
keeping him away made it so that they did.
I don't know. It's fine.
Aurelio,
It was better this
I
way.
don't know if you'll ever know.
DM, am I right?
I want you to write that question down because someday we'll do a Q&A and I will answer any question that you want to ask.
Did
Nice.
Big Beastie? I wrote dig.
Call it the mirror. The dig DC in the mirror.
Did Big Beastie?
Dig
Big Beastie
God.
prevent Fabrams?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Question
I
mark?
think you guys
Oh
continue to
my
walk and
God.
follow these footprints, and at this point you see that blue light as it flickers. It's gotten closer, more vibrant, more real. You hear whistling of birds every now and then, but it's in a cacophony of other birds and other animals and other creatures as they go about their daily activities. And you are beginning an ascent. The hill is going up, and so are these footprints, and they become a little bit more real and a little bit more solid. It seems to be like that of a boot.
Nothing will ever be the same.
I know.
Nothing will ever
I'm
be
just
as
like
intense as that.
flopped back in my chair looking at the fucking ceiling.
And you crawl up this hillside, and there's some rocks that fall here and there. And you eventually, like, breach the leaves, the canopy. And you look behind you, and you see only about 70 feet away, your own ship, parked on another hillside.
Oh, we did it.
We walked 70 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. Yes, 70 feet through 80 different dimensions.
70
God
feet in
damn
each
it.
dimension.
Okay.
In front of you hangs a blue light, like a firefly floating in the air.
Oh, it's holding still.
Hey, we finally got up to you. That was terrifying. Yeah.
Can we hear this, or is it just?
Oh yeah, all of you can hear it.
Okay.
So, Are we there yet, or do we have a while to go still?
You look ahead of you, and the trees look so much more open, and the birch more vibrant, and everything looks all the more usual.
We're in the right dimension, right?
Yeah, I think so, but that raises the question. When we go back...
No, we're not going back. Our ship's
we
doomed.
live here now.
I'm sorry, mud puppies. I loved you.
Oh god. Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
No, we're not crossing any bridges.
Fine. Anyway. Okay, so can we get closer to this thing? Is it sitting there? Is it still there?
What do you want to do to it?
Let's just.
I don't know.
It's like hovering just like maybe 2 feet off of like a stone. Like I don't want to say a bench, but it's a fallen stone that it can be sat upon. So
I'm just.
Aurelia, you go up to it. You're the ambassador.
Okay, I'm gonna just casually, kind of slowly walk up to it,
okay.
like facing it. I'm not gonna try to go
All
next to it or anything. Like I'm just straight on. Like,
It doesn't
hello.
move. It just seems to be a floating blue light. Very dim. Very dim. It honestly looks a lot like a firefly.
I'm gonna hold my hand out to it.
Okay. Nothing happens as you get closer and closer. You're gonna try and touch it.
Yeah.
Your hand passes right through it. And actually, when you do that, I think that at this point you see that it really is a firefly.
Oh.
It is some kind of insectoid with a faint blue glow emitting from its abdomen.
Well, don't you make a loud noise for a firefly?
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably explain that. Yeah, like it's got these big old legs on the back that look exactly like a cricket's.
Oh, cute.
That
Oh,
is
I love
cute.
him. Well, thank you for leading us out of the forest. That was terrifying. So where, what did you want us to do here? Little guy, little girl. I don't understand cricket too much. Can you?
Sorry, I don't
point-
speak French.
Can you point out a direction?
That's Italian.
I don't think
Are
it
we already
moves
here?
anywhere. I think that it just lands on the bench to rest its weary wings. And then I think
It needs a break. Yeah.
I think it then flies I think it just begins to fly up into the sky and onwards towards the open forest that you have unveiled for yourselves.
Okay, I think we're here then. What am I looking at?
You're
Where the
looking
hell are
at a
we?
pretty mundane forest at this point. It's the one that you surveyed from above. You are much closer to your destination, and you see that it is in fact quite late in the afternoon, probably. Well, I'm sorry, late in the morning, which is to say 12 o'clock.
That dude he just led us through that forest to get where we wanted to go originally, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so I guess we just continue on from here where we wanted to go.
Yeah, Abram, roll perception.
Sure.
Which Abram? Fake Abram?
Oh, I know. They're still there. God.
You turn around and look into the forest and see absolutely nothing. And you look
Like the forest isn't there anymore.
It's not even you look. It's the way. You look forward and follow the footprints, and they seemingly stop right at this little bench-like stone slab. In fact, the footprints seem to look like someone just turned around and sat down.
What the fuck?
Let's pop a squat, boys. And Nix.
Oh,
Everyone
please.
pop a squat.
I just want to sit down. and-
Everyone
yeah,
pop a
I was gonna.
squat.
Well, wait, real quick.
on the rock.
Now that they are not underwater, do they look like normal people foot-sized prints?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're survival if you really wanna investigate.
I don't
this
trust
sort of thing.
anything anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing is real.
This is fine. Everybody can. I think that this is one of those things where, given infinite time, you guys can really discover anything. So everybody can roll survival if they really want to take a look at these boots. It's all good.
Woo! Everyone.
Under
I have a
duress,
+4, so.
yeah, duress. I usually force only one of you
15.
guys to make the roll, but this is infinite
got you.
time. Short rest. You have a snack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Big game.
Okay. I think, ironically, Aurelio knows this one best. These are they're like heavy foot marks, but they're kind of small. They're on the small side. They're more like a lot of weight centered around on one thing, and they're like there's no discernible like logo or something like that. They weren't made by sneakers or boots, but they look like someone who was wearing a lot of stuff on their back, like a lot of heavy stuff. They just imprinted into the ground so heavily they just impacted it, and I'm not quite sure what else to describe it. They look like some kind of combat boot, which is to say not intricately lined with traction, but rather like there's an outer edge, as if someone was wearing like a layer of armor on top of their normal shoe.
So not like a turnip farmer kind of shoe.
Not like a turnip farmer kind of shoe, like a fighting person kind of shoe.
And are these like fresh?
Nope.
Sit down. I'm gonna sit down. Sit down.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
everyone
sitting
sit
down.
down.
All right, yeah, you
Everyone's
sit down.
short rest
You
or
sit
we're
down
down.
and you have a short rest. Nothing happens. You're just sitting where
I don't
someone must
remember
have
what
sat
replenish
before.
is.
I want to look where this rock is facing. Like if I were sitting down where the footprints stopped, I want to look where the person would be looking straight forward.
I guess deeper into the forest, and then onwards towards the cleft mountains. You see them off in the distance. The peaks split down the middle.
Okay. Okay.
Short rest, recover. You can choose to expend hit die to recover HP. I don't think you guys lost any HP though.
No, we lost ability points though.
They lost ability
Yeah.
points. I don't know about the maneuvering die, Abram. I don't know if that's a short rest or long
I'm
rest.
looking. I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's-
making sure the general things. What is it? You said HP.
HP you can recover. Aurelio,
Just
I've
make
got
it- just
no the spell slots that you use. I mean, gambit points.
They're long rests, right?
I think they're just long rest, but sometimes it's special, so you should double check that. But
They were just
unless you
long
choose to spend another 8 hours here, you're gonna just do a short rest.
No. Let's not spend 8 hours in one place for too
Okay.
long. Yeah. Dude, wouldn't it have been so like it would have been hilarious if I brought my mud puppies with us through that forest and we just would see like mud puppies without faces. Oh my god.
Oh god. They look like Ditto.
No.
One of you can make one last survival check.
Who's got the best
Yeah.
Yeah.
modifier?
I've got -1.
I have
have-
2. I
I have
think.
4.
4,
Okay,
next.
Yeah, next.
11.
Can I give her an inspiration too?
I'm gonna let you know ahead of time that this is not for the sake of your lives or anything. This is just bonus
For
information.
flavor.
This is
I
for
know.
fun.
I really want to know.
Okay.
Can I
Me
give her
too.
an
You
inspiration?
can you can make her. I'm not gonna say whether or not she succeeded or failed. If you want to
I know,
give her
I know.
your inspiration
Nix,
die that
Nix,
you've received.
No, I don't know. I have bastard inspiration I can give her. Like it's a skill that I can use 3 times a day.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so I give you ambassador inspiration. So roll a d6 and add that to your thing. And I'll mark off. I only have 2 times.
So 15.
Okay.
I like that.
I think with a 15, you look back over the forest that you just fought your way through, and you do notice that it does look a little bit different from the rest. There's some strange flowers amongst those trees.
It's fucking flowers. Fuck you. I hate flowers.
Wait, maybe it was just a hallucination.
I don't know
Like
what
the
it was.
flowers pollen or whatever.
That's what I
have
was
I ever
thinking.
heard of a flower that causes hallucinations?
Can roll survival, I guess.
All right.
This is what we're doing during our short rest. We're just like, man, what the fuck?
I want to know.
20.
Me too. I love this forest.
You've traveled far and you've traveled wide. The only times you've ever heard of this kind of phenomenon is in like myths and legends and folk tales. I don't know whether or not that outrules the possibility, considering you deal with myths and legends being real almost every fucking day of your lives. So it's up to you to decide whether or not what you saw was real or whether it was just a hallucination. I don't know whether you'd want to really go back and double check.
No.
I mean, I kind of do, but
No. No.
I have a
Well, that's
question. I have a question for you.
I have a
What?
question too.
Did it feel real?
Yes.
Dead.
It did. There's no question.
Then does it matter?
I want to make a save point here so that later I can reload and go back and actually touch the fake Nyx because I really
really-
want to know what would have happened.
I got a really big question, okay? And like I know you guys are gonna be like, don't do that. That's dumb. Let's not do that. But like if I walked into the forest, would I walk back out at the same time? Like
I don't know.
if I were to stand 25 feet away from the forest and
Walk
walk
back
into it,
Oh,
would
and the
I
fake-
come into
the fake-
contact with the fake me cross it out of the forest? And what would happen if he came out of the forest?
I don't.
I don't know if they can because I want to believe that this faceless. No, not even faceless. He has a face. Now it's just like weird and like eerie. But they disappeared once we entered back into the real
Yeah.
plane of existence. So I don't know where the fuck they came from, but I don't like it.
Dude, they're so freaking cool. What the
I
heck?
know. I
wanna know.
I really wanted to touch the Nyx, but I knew something bad was gonna happen, so I couldn't.
I was probably like instant death, right? There are some
Probably.
things. in
I felt
D&D
like I
where
was
it's just like
dying.
you die.
I know.
That's
I felt like I was dying as I got closer. I think.
God, but I
My
want to die.
body was quitting. I know.
Never wanted to die more.
Oh, suicide. All right. I look over my shoulder after the short rest at the forest. Are we continuing to play or are we stopping?
Hey,
I would
No,
like.
it's
I
I
figure
I
we're
can
good.
continue.
We're on
but
our. I'm good
Continue
from the-
it.
Yeah, I figure we
Okay,
actually have
good.
another hour
Alright.
here. We're
I'm
9
just-
o'clock
I'm
is
just
the
making
usual.
sure.
Yeah, good on you. Good for double checking. But we got another
Well,
hour. You're
okay,
only
then-
2/3 done, buddy.
Please
Oh,
go.
hold on.
Please go.
Are we stopping at 9?
Yeah, I
Or
think
are
we're
we
gonna
going
stop at
later?
9.
Okay, let's go.
Unless
we go to the forest.
I guess I'll ask this question: can we go longer than 9?
That's what I'm
Because I have
saying.
work tomorrow.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then we're gonna continue to 9. That's still another 50
Okay.
minutes. Buckle up, Buttercup.
God.
Do you press forward into the forest, the forward forest, the more easterly forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to keep going on forest, or is there like mountain range you can go
You're on top of hills, and they roll once or twice with some nice grass and beautiful tulips, but they don't everywhere. You're on an island in the middle of a
Okay.
forest, essentially.
All right. Okay.
You see the city from here. You see lights. You see that floating, the floating ship that is the ISF frigate that has recently entered atmosphere.
We should have. We're never gonna see our ship again because we'll have to go back through that.
Like I said, we'll figure that out. I'm sure we don't have to do that again. And on the bright side, if we do, we can touch the doppelganger and die. And we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, we can just die. Love
I'll
it.
burn that bridge when it come to it.
See? Let's go.
All right, so you press forward,
Do
huh?
this. Yeah.
Okay, downwards and inwards. At this point, I think you guys start to like look around, and probably paranoid as all hell. Maybe you don't even untie the damn rope for a good half hour of walking. But the ground is even. It's not as swampy. You're at a higher elevation than you were before. That previous forest, like you just went down into like a valley of its own, and now you've come out of it. You're not going that low anymore. This is a much more normal, temperate forest.
That was the ravine. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And you continue on forward and pressing onward. You always see the sky. It's always a nice blue, and you always see the cleft mountains just off in the distance. Actually, I guess they're on the exact... I didn't do this on purpose. I swear this isn't a hint, but I guess they are on the exact opposite side of where you want to be. So following the mountain is... Damn, every fucking arc is just you guys going towards a mountain.
I love mountains.
All right, well, anyway, I guess going towards the mountain is a safe way of traveling, so you do so.
They are arcs.
And I think that you are going to roll a perception check. As
All of us?
Yeah, all of you. Why not? You guys are walking through like more like a sandy kind of bottom. It's getting a lot more dry.
13.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
23.
Oh, Abram, you hear the scream of a girl off in the distance.
But are they real?
So far, nothing has been crazy spooky about this forest.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a much more... Everything looks exactly like the forest that you saw when you were, like, hanging out by the turnip farmer's house and out by the standing stone, like, temperate kind of climate. It's a bit chilly, a bit brisk. You can see the sky. The trees aren't interconnected and woven like some kind of tapestry. It's very normal. You see birds. They sound beautiful. They look nice. A couple of doves here and there. I don't know how else to assure you that it's okay.
I ain't
think
running
it's
after this
fun.
girl though, so we gotta walk.
I am. Where's the direction of the scream?
It's in the direction that you're going. It's eastward. It's up ahead.
Oh, no, we'll run. Yeah.
All right, yeah, double speed, double
Yeah.
tongue.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you run forward and maybe you trip over like a few... Well, not you, Abram, but there's
Of course not.
logs and things that you jump over and tripping hazards that you avoid. And you eventually get up ahead to an opening in the forest, and you see this deep cut that runs straight through the earth. And standing directly in front of the ravine is a woman, like maybe 5'3", 5'2". She's super short, and she's got this strawberry blonde hair. And she turns around, and she's just got this crazy look of worry on her face. And she goes, "Oh, thank God! and basically throws herself into you guys.
Was that you
Well
that
said.
screamed?
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. I just saw my husband. He fell in the ravine, and I don't know what to do.
Why did he fall into the ravine?
The rocks, they just gave way. Look.
Look, peek.
Okay. You see freshly broken stone, and down below you see a man with dark, coarse black hair and like gray outfit, and they're just like face down on stone, surrounded by sand, and there's just like blood coming out of the side of their head.
Wait, how far did he fall?
Oh god, it's like maybe 30 to, it's like 40, 50 feet, but I guess not enough to like kill someone outright, but it's like, ooh, he fell wrong.
That's not great.
Abram, I'm tied to the rope.
Oh yeah, have you guys untied yourselves?
Pinata. No.
Okay.
I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Okay,
I've dropped 30
you're all
before.
still tied?
I don't know, are we?
I just
Guys,
wanted
are
to
we
ask.
tied?
I
It doesn't
really
matter. I don't think it matters.
Tie me up and lower me down. I've done it before.
Well, I think it matters if you go and talk to a woman and she's like, oh, why are you tied together?
If she can wait, I think there's more pressing matters right now, ma'am. And I'm
Yeah,
tying her
that's
really up to the end of the rope.
Oh, you're right, please. I don't... Could you get help or could you get him, please?
We're working on it. I'm tying Aurelia to the end.
Can you
of the
give me
rope.
some spare fabric? Do you have like a handkerchief or something, ma'am?
Nyx takes off her jacket and gives it to him.
Okay,
All right, that works too.
that's fine.
Aurelio puts it on.
All right, Nyx, are you going to
Okay.
try and also, like, help bring down Aurelio?
Yeah, I'll help like stabilize.
Okay, cool. All right, so the two of you are going to try and lower him down the rope. All right, roll athletics, I guess, to lower Aurelio down there.
I'm gonna roll
Well, that
acrobatics.
means that
Yeah.
Robert's
Sorry, I
rolling.
didn't mean to roll that. Ignore that.
Sorry, I understand. Yeah, Nyx and Abram roll athletics and acrobatics for Aurelio.
Find athletics. Here we go.
It's at the top of the page. You got it.
It was at the
The
bottom.
woman is like standing,
gosh.
chewing on her fingernails. She looks like she's wearing like hiking gear or something. Like she's been out here for a while. Like just
What do her boots look like?
what are I guess they're just kind of like a little bit on the. They're like brown. I guess like kind of.
No, like do they look
fashion.
like the footprint?
No, she's
I
got
don't
like a
think
heel.
they were hers.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a heel. She's not wearing any kind of like heavy boot. She's very small, and she kind of looks at you, Aurelio, and she's kind of got like this curious look because you just kind of look so outlandish. But
Okay.
she also seems so impressed that you're just so willing to jump in there after her.
Abram has pink hair.
He does, but you've got a Mad Eye Moody thing going on, and car tire is
Alright,
attached to your shoulders.
enough.
Pinata
I
is
don't
his
have a
middle
full
name.
arm, so
Get down there.
Nyx and Abram, I'm assuming you're just gonna like keep holding onto the rope to make sure he doesn't like go anywhere. Okay, Aurelio, you get down to the bottom, and you notice at the bottom of this ravine, which is about like 20 feet, 30 feet wide, and about 40 to 50 feet deep, that it's kind of like really sandy at the bottom, like a lot of loose gravel and dirt. And this person is just like flat face down on a hard slab of stone, like on an island. Like they just missed all the soft parts.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's wearing like a backpack of his own. He's got a nice walking stick, and damn, that hickory, like he's blinged out.
Oh my god.
Gold
All right,
watch.
take stuff. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
Aurelio, I guess you're just like hovering off of the ground. What's the plan here, all three of you?
How much rope is there? Can you just like let me touch the ground? And so I
There
can walk over
is
to him?
30 feet of rope.
Ooh, you're about 10 feet too short, buddy. But I guess you
So,
got. Hold
you
on.
can drop down, but I can't get you back up.
Jacket. So you got an extra, let's say 5 feet on top of that. So about 35. I'll let you guys try to figure this one out. This is a pretty open.
Can you jump 5 feet? Well, wait, you're 5 feet. How tall are you?
He's 5 feet, yeah. So he's
5'3".
got 10 feet to go. Is what's happening here.
I will tie. I'm gonna tie this jacket to the part of my waist where the rope is tied around, so that it's near the end of the rope, and then I'm going to untie it and just fall.
Oh, okay. You wanna? Well, okay. Yeah.
I'm aiming for the man.
Sure.
Dude. I'm
All
Party
right.
is
on top
now
of him.
separated because we can't get you back.
You can't get you.
Bye.
All right. Well, this is fine. Nyx, I think you.
Yeah, but the rope will be long enough so it's like 5 feet from the ground, so I can just.
Right. Who's
that.
who's in the
That's
back
what I
of this
was-
pile? Probably Nyx, right? Okay. The woman is like on your shoulder and like looking over, and she's just like worried and sweating, and she's got like muddy makeup. She looks pretty pretty and young, but it's just like, ugh, she's been having a rough hour or whatever.
you might want to step back just in case the cliff decides to give way again.
Right. Yeah. Be careful, please. Okay. So
will.
you go to lower him down. Aurelia, you're just gonna try and jump, huh?
Mm.
All right.
Well, you said I'm over the thing anyway.
Yeah,
so I'll
you're like right above him, I guess.
Kinda-
Everybody make a dexterity check, dexterity saving throw, because this is going to be
I'm
kind
so
of a
scared.
extravagant. Yeah, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
Yeah. Okay.
Good enough for me.
Wait,
I
hold
have full
on.
health.
Wow.
Hold on, roll it one more time. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw one more time, please.
I die. Oh, I'm okay.
Right, right.
13.
Right, okay. You make that dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, as all three of you are pushed into the ravine.
Oh, patches.
How are all three? Oh.
Blimey, you lot are easy to fool, eh?
Oh my god.
Everybody roll
Kidding me?
2d10.
What? I'm 10 feet off the ground. Are you
Aurelio,
kidding
you're
me?
fine.
Okay.
What are we rolling?
2d10.
2d10. Get the fuck out.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're fine.
That's how much damage you take.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was easy. Don't
Ow.
you people know not to listen to strangers.
Don't you know how to push
man
people into
are an
ravines?
asshole.
So then
You think we can't climb out, you bitch?
she steps forward and just kind of like leans over the edge, like squatting, and just kind of gives you a little salute.
I
What'd
flip
you-
her off.
I'm actually gonna talk to him. What'd you get out of this? You pushed us all into a ravine. Anything we have on our persons, you didn't get, because it's with us in the ravine. What's the point of this? You did absolutely nothing. You've accomplished nothing. You just pushed 3 people into a ravine. We're just here. You don't get anything from this.
She shrugs.
Literally nothing. You don't get any money. This guy has a gold Rolex down here. You just okay, let's push him into a ravine with his watch.
Oh,
Like,
aye,
well,
that he does, me boy, and though that's gonna fetch a handsome price back in town.
Yeah, when you come down here and get it, and we beat the shit out of you. Come down
Yeah.
here. Let's do this. Let's do this.
I don't think I really.
Aurelio's like pushing up his sleeves. He's like, let's do this.
That's fine.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
Aurelio,
Wait.
you're
What is she saying?
Aurelio,
She seems
you're
awfully confident about this.
hopping up and down on that sand.
I'm not
You
hopping.
feel a vibration beneath your feet,
What? Aurelio, stop.
and
Are there
then
sandworms?
a sandy-colored fin protrudes from the sand and then darts back down.
I hate you so much. I know exactly what these things are because you were a dick, and I hate this.
It's a murloc.
No, it's one of those fishy things from Monster Hunter.
That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't
Oh,
remember their
shit.
name because I hate them now.
It's the shark thing
Yeah, I know what they look
with
like.
legs.
I keep thinking, fuck it. Whatever. What are we gonna do? I'm hurt.
Well, this dude's dead.
She
So-
shrugs
is
at you
she
one
within-
last time and then just
I don't
kind of
think he's
stands
dead.
up and
Is he-
kicks a stone into the ravine. And once it hits the ground, nothing happens for a second. And then something with a shark's head launches up out of the sand and bites it down and then disappears back beneath the gravel.
It
Alright,
ate a
no one
rock.
make any movements.
You four are standing on a stone island in the middle of a ravine with sand on all sides.
Mhm.
And the woman gives you one final salute, and then she kisses her hand and blows you a kiss, Aurelio.
A shooter.
I wanted to.
Make an
As soon as
attack
I
action.
did,
Serious,
I
like,
wanted
no.
to shoot.
Make an attack action.
14.
Ooh, wow. Zoo! It like darts and just rips through the stone, and she's like dodged it. And she just kind of like smiles at you and kind of just says, I like you. And then she stands up and walks away.
Well,
I hope you burn in hell.
Okay. Now what?
well,
Next
put the
time I
gun
get
back.
my hands on her, around her throat, she is literally dying. I'm
Well,
going to
then-
literally kill her.
Help
I'm
figure
gonna-
a way to get out of here so you can kill her.
I'm gonna roll a medicine thing for this dude because I have like a my 1d8 med thing potion, whatever you want to call it,
Okay.
the medicine pack.
Yeah. Aimbrim actually has a gambit for healing people as well, but he can't really use it as effectively as you two could since you have gambit slots, which would make it like constantly reusable. Anyway, whatever. Continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal this dude.
Yeah. Roll the things.
2d4.
Mhm.
4. So I don't have any medicine.
Sure.
pack.
You bandage up this person's head. You flip them over, and they're wearing a nice business suit, and they've got that gold Rolex, and like, them.
He's not wearing hiking clothes.
Well, he's on his legs. He's got like kind of some boots that are more oriented for really walking around, and he does have a bag with him that does have provisions. And you do notice that there's a camera inside and like a picnic kind of lunch sort of thing going
I
on.
can't
Oh, it
believe
was
he's
a
got a
date.
GoPro.
It was a date.
Yeah, and he's kind of just like blacked the fuck out, and you bandage his head quickly to stop some bleeding, and it's probably about 4 minutes.
Is he cute?
Before he oh, he's good looking. He's like trimmed. He's got some nice facial
Like
hair.
how old? How old?
Oh, like in his 30s. So I
Okay.
guess he's getting up there, but he's
Okay.
lived a pretty nice life. I mean, he's
Fair
looking
enough, he's
pretty
30
well.
is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, he's quite young looking, rather, actually. Quite fit, too. And he opens his eyes and looks at all three of you.
Yeah.
Hello.
yeah.
I don't believe we've met.
No. Well, we met your date.
My date?
The woman that pushed you into here.
Who would that be?
I
Oh
mean,
my god, does he have amnesia?
what's your name?
What is the last thing that you remember?
Well, my name,
Great.
Uh,
oh.
Just drop him where he has no use for it.
do you have any sort of just identification, a wallet?
Oh, right, yeah, people carry those around, don't they? He reaches into his pocket, and then reaches into his other pocket, and then looks...
Yeah, she took it before she pushed him in.
God.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna rename you just for sake of not calling you a dude guy.
Well, that sounds kind of unreasonable there. Can't I at least name myself if I have amnesia?
Sure, but it has to start with an M.
Oh, wow, that's a tough one.
Oh my god.
Why does it have to start with an M?
Max... Mallard...
Maeve.
Mordecai.
I like it. I like it, Mordecai.
I like Mordecai.
Oh.
Alright, how are we gonna get out of here?
we just cut him off. He's All right, Mordecai. Yeah. Well, we're stuck in here with the sand shark, so
Do I know... What's a sand shark?
don't know. I don't know either. It's just here.
Can I kick a rock into the sand?
Yeah, you can, sure.
Okay, I kick a rock into the sand.
Sure, yeah, I don't think you need to roll for that. You kick a rock about 10 feet away, and as soon as it hits the sand, nothing happens for a second, and then that fin, like, comes up in a nose, like, bounces the rock up into the air, and then it dives back down into underneath the sands.
Sand shark.
I'm looking at the walls of the cliff. Like, could we feasibly climb it?
Oh, absolutely.
But can we reach it without touching the sand?
Good question.
Yeah.
If
I
we
use
use
my
Mordecai
eyes to try
as
to
a
figure this
bridge.
out.
Let's not use Mordecai as a bridge.
I really don't think I want to be used as a bridge. That was really nasty looking. What are your names? Who am I?
My
You're
name is
Mordecai.
Nix.
Okay, I'm Mordecai. I dig
My
it.
name is Nix.
Nix. That's not a name.
What? You don't even have a name. You don't get to talk, Mordecai.
I don't think
What do you
that's...
mean it's not a name?
I guess that's it. Sure. What do
my
I
name.
know? Yeah.
Nothing.
Sure. Nix. And what's your name? Person.
God, he's a dick. I'm gonna shove him in the sand.
I'm really trying to be nice.
Well, you're failing at it.
I'm doing my best. Do you want a
I'm
handshake?
Aurelia.
Nice
No, I don't
to
wanna
meet
touch
you,
you.
Aurelio. And he tries to
I want
shake
a
Aurelio's
handshake.
hand.
I shake.
He shakes your hand.
It's a stressful situation. I understand.
Yeah. Are you gonna try and take his watch while you're shaking his hand?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of
No.
figured that.
I hate this. I hate this fucking family.
Hey, he had this
Ken.
coming.
Yeah, okay. While he's looking at Abram's pink hair,
He's
you
discombobulated.
reach out your two pointer fingers and you just kind of like pull the latch right off that thing and it just disappears into your pocket.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. He's rich enough. He can afford another one.
Yeah, for real.
I'm rich.
Oh, the way you're dressed, buddy. You look it.
He looks down and he's like, "Well, like, this is pretty nice."
However, you did almost die, so I'd watch out.
I did actually. Yeah, that really hurt.
Let's jog your memory. Okay. Do you remember seeing a woman?
Yeah, I remember seeing a woman. She had nice.
Tits. Yes.
Well, yeah, I guess that too. But I was thinking the hair actually. It was a nice strawberry blonde.
Yes. And then
Bitch.
you guys went hiking. And you brought
No.
a picnic basket.
No, that doesn't sound familiar.
Then what happened?
I don't know. I'm
Why do you have a picnic basket?
Well, I am kind of hungry.
Oh,
my god.
Do you guys want to have a picnic?
Oh, sure. You know, we haven't eaten like 7 hours next. Why not?
Right here.
We ate snacks in the shore.
Yeah, but the shark isn't going to get us.
He
'cause we're not
starts
touching the snake.
unpacking the snack, and you realize that it's a picnic for essentially one person, but he tries to share it with you.
I think he's a photographer or a journalist of some kind. He has a camera. Actually, give me that camera.
I think
I'll
it's
give it back.
All right, yeah, you can take a look. Sure.
I don't need your shitty camera. Is there a gallery on it?
Yes, there is.
Okay, let me see it.
Okay. You take a look, and the most recent picture that you've seen is of that woman who just pushed you into a ravine, and she is talking with somebody, and this picture is taken from a bush. And that somebody is, I say somebody, it's a stranger, and it looks like they're exchanging money of some kind, like illegally, and that's the last picture that was
Oh
taken.
my god. Okay.
And now
Does this guy
now
have
they're
a badge
here.
on him?
So,
Wait a minute.
well, hold on, let's get there. There's other gallery pictures as well. You look through, and there's like hundreds of pictures. I can't even begin to describe all of them, but I'll do my best to give you some choice ones. You have pictures of people, like someone who's honestly trying to be a good photographer, pictures of the insides of ships, photography of above atmosphere and orbital stations, Sargasso. You see like the insides of like some kind of like a show, like a theater, like they went to go see like a play or something like that. You see places on Leon Fial. You've seen places you've never even been before, like not Slove, believe it or not. But you see a big city with lots of lights. You see a powerful starship. You see a gateway as it floats ominously in the distance of space. You see nebulas. You see snowfall. You see sky. You see grass. You see all kinds of people from everywhere. And every now and then you just see a picture of this man himself smiling and taking a selfie in front of cool things that he's seen. People who seem to be smiling along with him.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely see a lot of pictures of the most recent ones are from Leon Fial and Sargasso. I guess those are the last two places he's been.
Okay, and the first ones of this woman taken from hiding, are these the only ones like that?
It's the only ones of this woman, I
No, the
suppose.
only ones that look like him.
Oh no, the rest are all out in the open. None of them are really spying necessarily.
Okay, so he's not really an investigator, probably. Maybe he just happened upon this deal in the forest. Abram turns the camera around and shows him the photo. You remember this?
Yeah, I do actually. She looked really weird, and then I've tried to follow her, and now I'm here.
Okay, who is this? And he points to the other person.
I don't know, but I think that I really don't know.
Okay, but do you remember where they went
Well, they
at
were
all?
here. They were actually over there, and he points up back where you came. Yeah, I was just in the bushes. I came out to go see the mount. No, that's not right. They were just in the woods.
I think it will.
Is that my camera?
Yes, I just took it from you.
Right.
Oh my god.
Can I see that?
I guess. He hands it back.
Okay.
It's your camera.
He just kind of like sits cross-legged on the ground and starts looking through the photo gallery himself.
Oh, that's sad. He lost all his fucking memories. The camera has all his memories. Guys, you have to protect that camera. Fuck this guy, but we have to protect the camera. Okay.
I give him back his watch.
Aw.
How did you do that?
Don't ask. Magic trick.
Are you a street magician?
I am, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, well, while they're having that, next, how are we gonna get out of here? Can we climb out of here, for God's sake?
We could potentially climb up. However, I don't know how far this rock formation goes, and if we're surrounded in sand. If it's just this one platform of rock.
Oh, I got an idea. I'm going to kill the shark.
Yeah, that's
Is
a great
there-
idea!
Is there only one?
No.
Well, if you keep throwing rocks in, every time it pops up, you shoot it. Done.
It might jump up here.
Come up,
Yeah.
shoot, and come and eat us!
Yeah, it might be able to walk on land.
Abram
could
has a
try-
sword.
I do.
I could attempt to
I also have
tranquilize
17
it.
health. I mean, not 17, 12 health.
I could attempt to tranquilize it.
But who knows how big it is?
Why on
That's
earth do you have
true.
12 health?
Because I fell from the cliff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's DM.
DM also has amnesia.
Yeah.
This character's actually DM. That's his real name. His initials,
What
DM.
does my staff do? Still?
Nothing.
You can, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna help if you're gonna.
Hey!
God
Wait a
damn.
minute. You could lay it down and make it immovable. Oh wait, no, it only does it standing up. Never mind. I was gonna say we
I
could
mean,
walk
it has
across
to be
like a
touching the
fucking-
ground.
Oh, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
I don't
straight
think
up?
it has to be straight up.
Oh,
I'm going
yes.
to lay it down
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and activate the immovable mode.
I also just want to point out that was half a joke because it might be too narrow to walk across.
You lay it across the ground just as like
Oh my
a test, and you do the click. At each corner is a small collar that you twist that makes this soft hum that is really audible only if you're right next to this thing. And it just suddenly seems to stiffen and stick right where it is.
How far away is the cliffside? From
About 6 feet.
All right, so
Good, he's letting us do this stupid idea.
I'm gonna lose my goddamn staff after this.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, there are a few issues that we should probably think about before doing this. It might be too narrow to walk across. We'll have to make saving throws, I'm sure. The shark could jump up and eat us anyway. Also, you'll have to somehow pick it up after we cross it.
Whoa,
While
how
hanging
is
to the
that
cliff
doing
side.
that?
Shut up, Mordecai, we're talking.
Okay.
It's just like this unfortunate NPC that came across 3 main characters. Like, it's just like
How
This is
thick
what it's
is
like.
it?
Thick.
I guess it's like 2 inches.
Mordecai, shut up.
Okay.
Who said okay
Alright.
for Mordecai?
Mordecai is
One of you-
a way of life rather than an actual character.
Did Nick say okay for Mordecai?
Oh my god.
Mordecai is we.
You guys are such
We
dicks.
are Mordecai.
All right, so I could walk across it.
Yeah,
In
I
theory.
would make you roll an acrobatics check, but it wouldn't be a
Wait,
hard one.
I did this at summer camp. Okay, so here's the plan.
Okay.
This one time
So-
at band camp.
Oh, no, not the staff.
That camp. I went to Girl Scout camp. Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
what we do, because this was an actual exercise, so what we do is we have one person on one end, and then we join hands, like cross our hands in front of each other for stability, and then we like hold hands, and then we kind of use the others to stabilize until we make it across.
Can you show me a picture?
Yeah, I don't understand.
If you can prove that this exists, I'll give
DM
you
just wants
advantage.
to see those Girl Scouts.
No, I
think
do
the-
not.
The other thing is, I hope you'll have to be the last one because you're the only one who can like reliably pick up the fucking staff, and then you'll have to somehow do
Wait,
that while
wait.
hanging onto the cliff. That's all I'm saying.
No, but wait. The Girl Scout thing. Are you talking about like?
It's like the floor is lava.
No, but like the crossing the arms. Like, is it like crossing the arms? Like,
Like
Elbow?
a picture, like any at all.
I have a picture.
Please.
Hold on.
If you can prove that
Because
it
apparently I'm
exists,
the only one who can fucking Google something
yeah. If you can prove that this
I got
exists,
it.
I will let you
It's this thing.
faster.
put it in the chat. Put it in.
I
the,
did.
No, the big chat.
Where?
The no, you didn't.
Fucking Christ.
No, put
Wrong
it in
chat.
the no. The
In the Roll20.
Put
That
it in.
one.
Show me those Girl Scouts. What
are
the
Girl
fuck
Scouts.
is this?
You didn't do this?
No.
This does not
It
look
was like
Girl
a whole
Scouts.
senior thing.
weren't in the Girl
hold
Scouts?
On. Hold on. Isn't this more of a thing to reinforce
Yeah.
teamwork rather than something that actually improves your acrobatic
Whoops.
ability? I thought that this was just a function
It
with
does-
which to test your teamwork rather than.
It's teamwork because, like, if you touch the ground, you have to start all over again. So you have to use teamwork in order to get from one place to the other.
No, I
Because
remember
you
I
can't
did
do
this.
it by yourself.
I did this at a workshop thing in some weird forest place. It was like the same place, I'm willing to bet. Where like it was like they had you do it individually and it was ridiculously hard. And if you use
Yeah.
if you use each other, the amount of tension that you're using by pulling on each other makes it so that your balance
You
is
know
better.
what? Okay. All right. I'm
Yeah.
for it. I'll allow it. You get advantage on this acrobatics roll.
Woo!
Sweet.
I knew paying attention all those times during like the senior exercises in high school would
let's
pay
not get
off.
complacent. We still have to climb the mountain as well.
You do still have to
Oh
climb
my god,
out
I
of
think
the
this
ravine.
is the exact place that I went to as well.
All right, what are we rolling?
Is this? Are we all agreed on this plan?
Yep.
Yeah,
let's go.
except
Nyx is last though.
We'll shove Mordecai first. Go, Mordecai.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me finish this sandwich.
Mordecai!
No, I slapped the sandwich out of his hand.
My sandwich! It lands on the sand, and then a
sand,
shark
yeah.
immediately jumps out of the water and just snaps it up. And Mordecai is just like, no!
Now go! I push him towards the pole.
All right, you push him towards the pole, and
Dance,
he
Mordecai.
gets on it.
I have
and
war
starts
flashbacks.
balancing, and he's like, "Whoa, man!"
Uh-huh.
And
I guess,
Who is next
Hey,
after him? 'Cause I have
wait
to
a
hold his
minute.
hand.
I'm getting.
Yes.
I did this in Boy Scouts.
Oh my god, who's holding his hand?
I'm holding
You?
Mordecai.
Okay, you're next. Go.
Okay, Mordecai and Aurelio, we're gonna begin to roll that acrobatic.
Okay, so I get advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Oh my god.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Nice.
Mordecai looks like he's gonna fumble it,
16.
but then all of a sudden his cat-like reflexes snap in, and he just kind of orients himself and gets. I guess you're two grown men, so your wingspan is enough to get to the cliffside. Mordecai puts his hand against the sheer cliff, and Aurelio, you're holding hands with him as you walk along this softly humming pole that's just barely hovering inches above the sand below it.
I just go, thank you, to the pole. Keep walking.
It's a good pull.
Alright,
I'm next.
Abram goes next.
Grab my hand.
Ocean man, I take it.
Stop it.
All right, roll acrobatics.
I'm trying. This game is hard. Hang on. Don't
This
look at
game is
that.
hard.
Don't look at me.
Okay, well,
Listen,
bye.
if anyone's gonna fall and die, it should be me.
All right, next, your turn to roll acrobatics.
Alright.
Can I fall before holding her hand? Just do it. Don't do this, sir.
She did this to herself.
Nyx, we're dead.
I love how we did a critical failure and then a critical
And then a critical.
success,
Yeah.
but neither of those are going to count.
All right, if you go into your settings on your character sheet, you can actually turn off that double advantage thing.
Yeah,
I know.
I
We
fixed
found
that.
that
No,
out.
I rolled earlier and I was like, why?
I would like to
Abram?
thank
Get with the
a
times.
certain username by the name of Shepherd in our comments section for putting up with the
Yay.
patience that probably would have been building this entire time, because you told us that in a comment, but these episodes come out a few weeks later, so we learned that, and then you're gonna have to just sit through a couple more episodes of us not doing that.
It's fine.
So
I turned it fucking off. I'm so sorry. Roll again.
and now we're here. Okay, yeah, Nyx and Abram, you're going across. You're holding on to Aurelio's hand. Aurelio,
Hey.
roll athletics
Fuck
for
me.
me.
Save me.
I already. Okay.
No
Just fuck
athletics.
I'm
No,
not
you're rolling to save us. I'm
I'm
pretty
not a
sure.
strong man.
No, be strong for me.
It's still one more roll than you were gonna get.
Don't count it yet because I might give myself ambassador inspiration.
How many of those do you get a day?
I'm gonna give it to myself. I get 3, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I tell myself you can do this, Aurelio,
All right.
or I'll still die.
Yeah, Aurelio, you can do this.
Yeah.
You stole my watch earlier.
15.
Yeah,
If you
and
can
I
do
did
that,
that
you
really
can do
well.
anything.
Yeah. Aw.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, Abram, you are about to fall in, and you look over at Aurelio, face straining, sweat beading, and his
Save me.
bicep looking like it's about to just pop off his goddamn arm and launch the goddamn ravine.
Mom spaghetti.
And you
What does that
you
mean?
maintain
That's how that song
your
goes.
balance.
Thank you.
Next, your foot touches the sand.
Can I throw her up the cliff?
Goodbye, Nick.
I jump back onto the platform.
Ride my shoulders.
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Nyx.
Yeah. Yeah. You're. Okay. Good.
15.
That's a good roll. That's a good.
You look down below you, and nothing happens for a second, and everything is still. And Mordecai is like, "Oh," and nothing happens. And you look down, and then all of a sudden you just see a bear trap, just teeth protruding from the sand right below your space on the bar, and then this thing just leaps upwards and is immediately just like as it tries to just smash through the pole, and the pole just does not move.
Nice.
And then it bounces
Magnets,
back
bitch.
down underneath the sands.
God damn it.
God.
Okay. Can we hurry? Abram, can I say Abram hurries a little bit towards the cliff?
Okay, yeah. What? Everybody, make your acrobatics check as you try to climb this sheer cliffside.
Don't forget the pole next.
I take the pole with me.
All right, yeah. Everybody climbs onto the cliffside, and then
Fuck, I turned it off!
and then Abram then.
I'm very sore, and my hands are slippery with my own blood.
Okay.
Give me a break.
All right, that's fine. I almost forgot Mordecai. Ooh, hold me. Oh my God, Mordecai is like throwing himself up. And Nix, you twist the collar, and the humming stops, and you lift up the staff and put it back on your back, and begin to scale. Abram, you you climb up and grab a cliff a protruding rock, and it just snaps off, and you fall 3 feet, but then you catch yourself. That's one. Everybody, roll acrobatics again as you continue to scale.
Abram, please get your shit together. I'm getting sick of it. Okay, 21. He has a +5. He rolled a 3. That's what I'm saying.
18.
Okay. All of you get up without much issue. Nix Mordecai helps you up.
Thank God.
And you are all 3 + 1 at the back of the top of this ravine. Right where you've been pushed back into before.
If this guy
Mitch
pushes
just
Actually, hold on.
collapses on the
Hold on.
ground.
I forgot to ask this question. Did you want to scale back up the way you came down, or did you want to climb up the other side?
whatever way we got up, we got up. How wide's the ravine?
30 feet.
Do you guys want to be on the other side then?
I did not ask this question.
Yeah.
I totally meant to ask this question, so just tell me which side you climbed up, because it's the same no matter what.
We want to be on the
Progress.
opposite side.
All right, you are on the other side, more towards the Cleft Mountains.
Yeah. We want
Now we have 2 terrible obstacles we cannot go back through. But it's fun.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Now we have
Congratulations.
All right. Well,
Max is on the ground, just laying on the ground.
Congratulations, you've beaten my ravine puzzle.
Oh God.
Guess what?
Thank you,
Didn't think
summer
it'd be that
camp.
way.
Yeah, I figured.
Damn. Wait, do I get an inspiration die?
Yeah, you do. That was really clever.
Ow.
Oh my God.
Be careful. Careful.
She dropped this.
Inspiration die.
That sounded like metal. Next, it did.
It sounded like she just jumped up and just nailed something with her metal arm. All right, well, you've done it. What do you guys want to do?
What did you do?
You broke your microphone. All right, well, calm yourself. Keep it together. We can still hear you. You maintain your connection. Stay strong.
Well, while she recovers from that grievous injury.
We got to keep going.
What's in front of us?
More forests, quite inviting. You see lovely trees and you see lovely birds. It's like Bob Ross painted this himself.
I turn to Mordecai. Are you prepared to possibly die?
What?
You're coming with us. You might die. You can stay here, or you can come with us.
I don't think I want to stay here, because I'll definitely die if I stay here.
Well, then you might die. I guess those are better odds.
Yeah, I think that would be.
Go.
I don't know why, but I really want to take a picture of you.
Of who?
You.
No.
No.
Anybody. Can I take a picture? I want to take a picture. Can I take a picture?
Fine. I'm the least suspected person here, so yeah, sure.
Nice. Say
You want to take a selfie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a selfie.
All right. Yeah, he puts up the V for victory sign, and he just leans on you, and he takes a selfie.
I do that. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm in this picture.
Okay, you're in the background pouting.
No, I'm.
Okay.
I have.
Are you
thumbs
posing?
Up.
Are you meaning to be?
Do you want to be in
I
it?
have a smile and a thumbs up.
Okay. All right. The 3 of you take a selfie together with Abram on the other side.
Foolish.
Yay.
Okay. Now, what do you 3 do with your small amount of health?
die, I guess.
Yeah, let's go. There's no danger. Yeah, just.
If only there was a concept as short resting or healing or.
Oh, should we camp? Should we make it? He has like tent stuff, doesn't he?
It's like 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's not time to sleep.
Oh, you're
I
right.
do have tent stuff. Wow.
Alright, we'll use those later.
How do I use a? Let's just do a short rest.
All right, short
die.
rest. You spend an hour, expend a hit die, you mark it down off of your sheet.
I don't know how to do anything.
You did it. Congratulations. You got 3 health back. You can use more hit die.
I am because
Okay.
that's really shitty.
Yeah.
Abram, I'm getting tired of your shit.
Hey, you're.
Every day we do this. Every day.
I know this is a gambler's fallacy, but hey, you're due for those good rolls any day now.
Hang on, let me look at
You
something.
can keep rolling more if you want. You're only limited by how many hit die you have in a day, which is what level you are. So level 4 or 5. Level 4,
I know
I think.
how many I have.
Well,
but
okay.
I'm looking for my healing stuff.
Your healing stuff.
It says potion of healing. I guess that's what I put it as.
That's
for some
fine, because
reason.
that's exactly what it does anyway.
Okay, I don't know why I wrote it like that. Now, how do I use that?
You just use it, and then it's done for the day, I guess.
Yeah, but is it 2d4?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2.
You
For fuck's sake.
You want to use that
Abram.
instead of a... Okay, hold on. Before you do this, I want to just bring up the fact. Hit die, you can expend as many as you fucking want during a short rest. That thing
Yeah.
that you're using, you can use it anytime, including mid-combat.
Fine.
And I just
Hold
wanted to
on.
bring that to your attention.
Fine. I put it back. I look at it and I put it back. And then I just
And
I just
roll
lay
a
here.
critical 1 instead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you know
recovered
what?
6 health.
I'm done.
Nix, wow, you got a 9. Good job.
Yeah, yay.
What is happening?
Abram is being... What is wrong with him?
I'm sorry.
He's like, ever since that night in the forest, he's never been the same.
He's fucking spooked. I understand.
No, not even that. I'm talking about the first standing stone.
Oh, I see. Yep. Ever since you almost watched your comrade die.
Psychological damage.
I
has
mean,
really
yeah,
been-
he watched a comrade almost like eat it with one shot. So
So
I
his
can't-
solution is to die.
Okay, well, I guess we're
He
done with this
feels
short
so
rest.
bad because he put Nix in danger that he wants to die
I guess so.
himself.
I guess so.
Oh, we're going for another. It just keeps happening.
It's fine. I'm at 20. That's good.
You have no more hit die, though. I
I
refuse to
don't.
believe.
I
okay.
know.
I just wanted to
I
make
know.
sure.
I have these numbers in front of my eyeballs.
I don't. I just want to keep up
Listen,
on.
I'm on the edge right now. Don't fuck with me.
All
Okay.
right. So the 3 of you, including
I'm back to
Mordecai,
full health.
God, what is happening?
you're losing control of your party. I guess you're gonna continue forward into the forest, eh?
Yeah.
All right. You see no signs of any human activity, and you cross through more stone. Well, I guess no signs of modern human activity. You do pass by plenty of like ruins. This time you see like large stone arches that have collapsed and columns that once supported some kind of thing, but hey, long gone now. Tipped, broken, shattered. All kinds of badness has happened here. You see trees that have had to grow around stonework and masonry. You see wells that have been dug but no longer serve any purpose. You see tools that have just been thrown aside, never to be collected ever again. And you see all this as you walk through a lovely autumn, orange and green afternoon. It's pretty warm. There's a vague trail on the ground that you pick up. But it doesn't seem to have any kind of bearing on where you're going. Every now and then you leave it and come back again without any ill things happening to you, fortunately. But it is no big deal besides just wandering on through. In the distance, you hear the sounds of grinding metal.
Lovely.
Do any of you choose to do anything with either A, stone ruins, or looking around, or anything else that I should know about? Do you talk amongst yourselves?
I ask everybody else what we're gonna do. What do we do now? We've got this. This is a person in our party.
I don't think my name is Mordecai.
I don't think so either.
But that's the only name we
I was
have
gonna
to
say,
call
well, if
you
you
right now,
remember your
unless you
name.
remember.
I think it had a V. Victor. No. Vince.
Vinny?
No.
Vincent.
No,
Yeah.
that's... Wait, no, maybe Vinny. It sounds good.
Vinny does sound good.
Can I be Vinny instead of Mordecai?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
okay with
sure.
that.
Cool, I'm gonna be Vinny.
Sure.
And that's it,
If
huh?
if it is some obscure name that we cannot pronounce, let alone spell, I am going to literally rip you into four pieces.
It's Valquisha. Now I remember.
No!
I hate you!
I shoot him. Better dead.
Who killed
than
the-
We've got Leon Fial! We've got Slow! We've got, like, whatever the fuck the guy that was flirting with me's name was.
Bodros, that one's not too hard.
Mud flaps.
What the fuck are you talking about? That one was ridiculous!
She's so high pitched that I can't even discern what she's saying sometimes. It's like listening
Alright,
to a
well.
cartoon mouse.
Alright, is there anything to see if I do look around?
Of course,
That takes, like,
Abram.
2
There's
seconds.
always things to see.
Okay, I will deliver the information to my eyes.
I will deliver it directly into your brain as soon as you roll an investigation check.
Sure. I don't like that it's investigation. I don't trust it. Also, I have negative modifier.
Hey, that's fine.
Everything's-
You are looking around and you see more stonework similar to the ruins that you landed besides with your ship. And once again, it's telling a story of some kind of dog or a wolf or something, and a lion, and its efforts to try and surmount a castle gate. It's always above them, just out of reach, and always imposing, physically giant and massive. There's a figure in armor, and they're praying to something even bigger than themselves, something massive and huge, taller than the pictographed mountains. Perhaps a god or something that was deific, that they took their power from.
But what kind of shape is it?
Shape of what?
The thing that they're praying to.
Oh, like a man. It's like a person. It's like a classical image of like Zeus or
Oh, okay.
Prometheus or something, like that. A stone cut relief.
Something normal. Okay.
Yeah, they're wreathed in like swirling jewels and things of that nature. More like a cutout of Gilgamesh, if you will, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a faceless statue or something otherwise.
Or a giant beast that roams the forest. Okay.
You do see a lot of beasts, but they're more like contemporary animals. Foxes, hounds, wolves, coyotes, things like that.
Okay. Well, I'm done.
Okay? And you continue forwards into the forest. And I think that I'm going to go just a little bit more. So bear with me on this one. The slopes begin to get lower and lower, and you seem to be descending yet again, which perhaps is a sinking feeling for you in more ways than one. You're getting closer and closer to the mountain, and way closer to that ID that you've put on the map yourselves. Off in the distance, you see a hovering ship that has docked itself above Sao Cliffs. It appears to be like trying to find a place, perhaps in the water. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Plenty of light to see by. Aurelio, you're probably doing pretty okay. Not your first long-distance walk, Abram,
Yeah.
same deal. Nick's been a while since he's been out in the open wild green yonder, but it's nice. It's refreshing. After that horrifying experience from earlier, that is. And you hear a clattering sound as you step on something.
I look down.
It is a crushed helmet.
Oh.
Yep.
Yikes.
Your own arm. No.
I
You're buried under the earth.
I crouch down and I take it out of the earth.
Okay, you slowly pull it up, and whatever head used to be inside it is long since gone. It's just a rusted ironwork helm, like the kind you'd see in storybooks in times of heroes and knights back before the modern era, when people still fought each other as violently as they could for resources. It does not
Straight
look
up.
like the armor that you've seen before, though I suppose it has a similar aesthetic, because that one seemed to be themed after like a medieval knight. This one is a medieval knight's helmet. And Aurelio, you look over to your right and you see the butt of a rusted spearhead sticking out of the ground.
Does all this stuff look like stuff the ghosts were wearing?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. A little weird.
In fact,
Is it-
this may...
I was gonna say, the more we look, are there more and more?
The
I don't
farther,
know.
you have to maybe take a few steps to go deeper into the wood again, but yeah, you keep looking around and you see marks in trees where swords have cut through. You see armor and chainmail all rusted beyond comprehension. You don't see like a huge graveyard, but just like every now and then you see something from someone fallen. And then I think you see a mighty oak split down the middle and petrified.
Jeez.
Yep.
Like petrified how?
Like it was killed instantaneously by whatever did this, and then you are now just looking at the charred remains.
Okay. So it's like charred petrification.
Yes.
So lightning.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
You hear another sound of scraping metal off into the distance.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Does it sound like machinery or someone like doing something?
It sounds like if you were to take a bar of metal and just scrape it against another bar of metal. Just like a...
So it's like smallish. I was making sure it wasn't a giant machine.
Oh, it's loud and echoing, and it's like heard from almost everywhere at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a giant machine. Okay, let's go.
Yep. Abram, make a perception roll.
Okay. No way, man.
You look down one last time and you see another helmet, and you go to pick it up, and it's just flat. Like you thought that it was. It's just been like turned into a coin, basically. And you see that it's just squished into the ground, and all that is around it is just a square imprint in the ground.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. I think you press farther and farther forward until you eventually hit what looks to be a cave with light coming through on the other side. You've gone downhill potentially 100 feet or so. Do you go inside, or are you going to try and do something else? All right, quick response. I like that. Respect it. You go in, and it's dim only a small amount, and you walk about 20 feet before heading down one small little jump. No big deal. No bottomless pit. It's a sandy, rocky brown stone, very earthy, and there's mostly just sand that you're walking through, but no signs of sand shark. Good job. And you're walking through, and you turn the corner, and you are in what appears to be a gigantic bowl made of stone on all sides, and it's just sand. It's just like dunes. It's hundreds of feet in every direction, several acres. Like you're in a pit. You look up and you see the sky. It's just like you're in like a reverse plateau, a sinkhole, if you will. I think that's the proper term. And in the dead center is a gigantic ivory tower, slightly tilted and canted on its right.
Oh, good. Is it dire metal?
Doesn't like I guess that you can't really tell from here. It's almost entirely white. Like it doesn't have any kind of red outlying features, but it's several hundred feet away.
Wait. I'm gonna take the nearest rock.
Okay.
And I'm gonna chuck it into the sand.
Nothing.
Good. Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
We're good.
Nothing.
Okay, good. Where's that scraping coming from now?
You can't hear it. It stopped.
Well, that's... When we were getting closer, was it like louder?
You had heard it only one other time, and it did indeed sound louder. And now it stopped as soon as you saw the cave, essentially. It wasn't like a long droning. It was like every now and then just a shing.
Yeah, my concern is that someone was doing it and then saw us and stopped. That's what I'm getting at, but I guess I don't know yet. Okay.
The ding dong time.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it is 9. We can keep going and investigate the tower. Or we can
2 more minutes, I think.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Are we gonna approach the tower?
You tell me.
I'm asking the party. Fuck it, let's go. Took too long.
Okay, the three of you press onwards up the dunes. They're very slow, not very tall. And as soon as you surmount the first crest, you look out and just see body after body of men in armor and bones of horses and creatures of all different kinds all around this tower, as if some horrifyingly great battle was fought here. You see dozens of people, men, women, you don't know, maybe even hundreds. You can't quite see beyond all the dunes. You see weapons buried in the ground, flags that have all torn and tattered away, great spears and swords that just jut out at all kinds of harsh angles, some pierced straight through breastplates that no longer have any occupants within them. And they all seem to be just around this tower, trying desperately to get to it, and everybody was trying to stop one another. You see scorch marks where the sand has been turned to glass.
I'm afraid if we try and approach this tower, there might be lightning.
And buried inside, in the dead center,
Oh.
you see a sword that is relatively untouched, clean almost, and it's stuck straight in the ground so that its cruciform hilt is upwards facing like a cross, and there's a mound of dirt, and besides it you see kind of sticking out of the ground a little bit some kind of shiny reflective surface, but hey, that's everywhere around here. There's probably nothing special about that one.
Fuck you. No. Are the armors on these bodies all the same, or are there two factions?
It seems like they're all different because it seems like there wasn't any kind of uniformity to it, but there is this general split of two different style choices. Someone favored more chainmail, while the others favored more scales. Some armor was more uniform in the sense of it seems like it was almost manufactured, whereas the other seems more like hand hewn and forged.
Okay.
You see. Maybe you get closer to wells. You see armor like it's just crazy different sizes as well, and something bad happened here, I suppose.
Alright. Getting closer, I guess.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
You hear the sounds of
you can stay
scraping
there,
metal
I'll go.
off in the far distance.
No, we keep going.
You keep pressing inwards, huh? Alright, you're standing above, in the center of all this carnage. Just what appears to be a shallow grave.
What's the tower look like?
It's
Up close?
very ivory, and the base of his the base is like black, like it was almost hewn from stone. It cants slightly on its side, though it is white and ivory and gleaming in the sun. It doesn't quite match the same architecture as what you saw beneath Slove. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Great. Don't worry, this is what we wanted. 3. Don't worry, I'll find out what happens. Next, don't die. I don't want. Next, you're not allowed to come
Next,
over here.
you must roll to see.
Can I retcon that I banned her from getting closer?
Oh, well, hold on. Abram, choice of character always surmounts me making random checks. What are you doing?
I don't know. I get a weird feeling. Abram probably wants, like, he as they get closer, he keeps like looking back at Nyx and then back at the tower, and then he like kind of stops as they get closer, and he's like, Nyx, maybe you should hang back.
She looks at her arm and then looks at the tower and is like, yeah, maybe. And she kind of like hangs back.
Okay.
Well,
he doesn't care about Aurelia though. Come on.
Well,
I'm the only one with metal attached to her skin.
that's fine. I think you all hear a very faint voice, deep and gravelly, but not imposing. Almost like a grandfather, like someone who is old and wary and wizened, not evil, not demonic, more like an old age kind of whisper in the back of your heads, like someone's trying to get your attention. And Mordecai has just sat down in the sand going, whoa. Huh.
What does the voice say?
You can't, it's not intelligible. In fact, you're not even certain that you hear it at all, but you feel it.
Did it come from any direction? I know that doesn't make sense, but...
Down.
It came from the earth.
It came from down.
All
Oh,
around
okay.
us, or like kind of towards the thing?
It did not come from the ivory tower.
Okay. Well, alright, Grandpa. Well, I don't know what you wanted me to do, but... No. Can I touch the tower?
Yeah, let's go in it.
I want to touch
You want to
tower.
touch the tower? Oh, man. Okay,
Touch
sure.
the tower.
Yeah, you guys start to walk towards the tower, and then you hear that voice again fainter, as if you're moving away from it.
Is it trying to stop us? I'm so scared. Do you want me to... Aurelio, do you want me to touch it and then, like, you not touch it? Or do you want to touch it and me not touch it?
Oh, I'll touch it. I'll touch
Okay,
it.
Aurelio,
I have
you
all my
touch
health,
it.
so. I'll
And
touch it.
you die!
Alright, time for a new character.
You touch it, and nothing happens. It feels perfectly normal, like everyday stone.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can I investigate that marker?
Sure.
Marker? What's that shiny thing?
You look down at it, and you see half buried in the sand a kind of disc, circle.
I want it.
All right, you reach down and just kind of like glaze, like just look over its sides, I guess, and just kind of like check it out and see what's up. And it appears to be just like it's just a round, reflective metal shield. Round shield, and this is kind of like dull silver. It's just half buried in there, and it's got this emblazoned image of a lion's face.
Oh, it's the lion faction.
Only one eye is even seeable above the sand. A large crack is kind of running in it. And when you look on both sides, it's got that lion image drawn on both front and back. Its hair seems to be, like its mane forms the disc around the outside. It's just like an emblazoned lion's head. On the back you see where straps used to be, but now it's probably just the one iron handhold. And you go down and touch it.
And I die instantly. Okay. I touch it. Yeah. I don't know if that was a question.
Do not lift me without courage.
Shit, dude. You talked.
Lift
Lift him.
Lift. Do not touch me without courage. What about the sword, though? Does the sword do the same thing? Hold on. Can I touch the sword, too?
Yep. You pull it out of the ground.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I don't.
I don't know.
Do you reach out with your pinky? You,
Hold on.
you do some pinky
Oh,
touching?
listen to me. I grab the grip and wait for a moment, you fool.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay, and then I pull it out. God.
All right. You are met face to face with a reflection of yourself. Roll no. It's just a.
That's the worst. I hate
It's
when
a
that happens.
worn sword with the blade all rusted and next to destroyed.
Dude.
There appears to be nothing too special about it
Wrecked.
besides its exceptional handiwork and crafting, but hey, that was a long time ago.
Dude, I want to lift that shield.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm getting touched. Make sure the sword wasn't
Lift,
like
lift.
do not lift me without, and then like some other fucking virtue that I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna,
This is the
Okay.
beginning to Kingdom Hearts.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna go lift the shield.
Lift.
Okay, you pick up the shield, and it feels heavy. Like, it is
Dear
very
sakes.
thin and very reflective, and on the inside you do see, like, a lion with its mouth closed, just kind of staring forward, and on the face you see the same image facing outwards, and where its mouth is kind of like where the grip is, and it's incredibly heavy. It's so thin, but, like, just something about it has just got this mass to it. Roll Constitution.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
boy.
killed by this fucking shield.
Please
Time
don't.
to die.
I don't have proficiency.
Is
in this.
Nick still outside?
She's not outside. Well, Abram didn't
I'm-
stop her outside. It's just like in the middle of the battlefield.
Okay.
Abram,
Yeah, I'm
you
just away.
Abram, you take the shield in your hands, and you just hold it in both hands, looking directly at its face, staring at it. Back and forth, it staring at you, you staring at it. You swear you saw a faint flash of pink in its eyes.
Chosen one.
Okay.
What else has
I narrow my eyes, but if nothing else happens, then he just kind of holds it under his arm.
You don't wear it?
I don't. How many straps are left? I thought there was there one left. You said.
It's just a grip.
Oh well, I'm just gonna make it clear. I'm not gonna wield this in battle, but sure, I'll put it on.
Okay.
It only
the
hinders
chosen
me.
one?
Well, it's weird because you take it in your hand and I know it's like, well, the player didn't say this, but you just feel this compulsion. Like,
Well, if I'm compelled,
if you hold, like, you grip it around where the mouth is and give it a good lift and a good shake, and suddenly it feels so much lighter.
Well, if you say so.
And you have +1 AC.
Well,
Wow.
Thanks.
well, damn.
Lion shield. I don't know who the hounds are, but where are my people at?
You are our tank.
I guess.
And
Welcome
with
back.
and with that, you hear a sound of shearing metal, and down from the
It's a
outside
cipher.
edge of the rockside bowl that you're standing with, you see a creature of metal and stone, its left arm completely missing as it looks down at you from above.
Fight it.
And then it jumps.
Yeah, I think so.
You're the chosen one.
What? Wait, me?
Yeah,
All
just
of
you.
you fight it.
No, no, just you.
And that's
I
where
don't
we're
know,
going to end it
maybe.
for the night.
Oh, Scyther.
Okay.
Okay, because, Abram's the chosen one, so
Sure.
just his battle.
Well, to be clear, does this count as an actual wielded shield? Because
Yep.
Shieldly wieldy.
And with that, we're going to end it. Recording done. Hope you enjoyed this horror creepypasta. Bye-bye.
Oh.
No.